What is up, folks, and welcome to A Pixel Adventure. Hello, everybody. We've got Rocko, Hayesgorn, and Bigly with us.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yo.
How you doing, boys?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, all people, to the stream chat as well. I hope you enjoy the show today. We're going to, after exploring Via More, we're going to go and delve a little bit deeper into Hayesgorn's life. So that should be pretty fun. I think we're all good. As you can see on the stream, we have some wonderful heads. I am using the same kind of layout. I just stole my layout from Chronicles of the Rift because it looked so damn good. So we're working with this. So I think this looks great. So what I'll do first of all is I will activate the screen. Bing! Here we are. In the world of A Pixel Adventure. I have not come up with a name for the world yet, I don't think. The disc. We're on the disc. I'm just going to call it the disc. So we are currently on the disc. So, welcome back, everybody. If everyone wants to gather round the table, and we will recap the last session. A little bit, because I think you guys can do it in character with Tok. Where is Tok? Is he hiding?
No.
Talk.
Tok,
Right here.
come to the come round the table. We're all waiting.
You are at the table. Talk.
Let me walk up there. I'm looking for you guys.
I stamp my cane. Stamp. Where are we? Oh, look, you're huge. Okay, so welcome. Alrighty then. So to dive back into it, on the last session of A Pixel Adventure, we were missing a Sir Bigly. However, the two others, we had Rocko and Hayesgorn, who I sometimes call Kaas, but that is his last name, defeated the tram boss, and it turned out that was all an elaborate induction test for the dice training facility. They were then greeted by Principal Hooley and a number of the staff members, and then taken to their dormitory. We then skipped forward a little bit of time as the guys were kind of getting acclimatized to the college, the college, the training facility, their dorms, the surrounding facility, all that kind of stuff. Had a few lessons, started training, this kind of thing, and we'll go back to that at a slightly later date. However, Hayesgorn was contacted by a individual that he knows, telling him that he needed to return. It was time for him to return to tribute, and so he decided that he was going to head back. He told Rocko that he was heading back to his hometown, and obviously said that he was going to leave. Principal Hooley overheard the conversation and decided it was a fantastic team building exercise, and so he sent the whole team down to Via More with Grim. Grim the dog, some sort of shadow, ethereal dog with blue glowing eyes, disappeared, and he sent the dog apparently with you to watch over what was going on. So both Hayesgorn and Rocko headed into Via More, and they, Hayesgorn took Rocko around and kind of introduced him to the townfolk, people that he knew, people that he hadn't seen in, at least a month, and the town had changed a little bit. He knew that it was going through some changes anyway, but it was quite dramatically changed in the way that the people were perceiving different political groups, and there was a bit of a turmoil going on. There was also some other strange things that Hayesgorn did notice happenings on, which we'll maybe get to in this session. You met up with your uncle and also a bunch of other people around the town before heading out and heading off into the desert, with the plan of heading over towards your the place that you know as your temple of sacrifice, the place where you place your tribute to your god, out in an oasis, which is through a pretty perilous passage, but you do know the route through it off by heart. And that's basically where we're going to pick up this session. So what we'll do is, if I will, I'll actually I'll remove control of this guy. I figured out this is the easiest way to do this without messing up a whole bunch of weird stuff, because again, this stuff's quite scuffy already. If you guys go to Hayesgorn's room and travel through his portal to his town, that is going to be the best way of doing this.
All right, I can
Actually,
navigate down there.
I can even do that, but I think it's more fun that everybody does it. There we go.
It's been a little bit for me. I got to remember all the controls.
T is to go through stuff. Then you've got obviously the character stuff in the top right.
I forget every week, bro.
Okay, so to bring it back to where we were in the last session, you guys were just about to head out of the town. You'd spoken to Kettlepot on your way out, and he said to be careful. It was sort of mid to late afternoon as you were heading into the desert, and as you were heading out of the town, all of a sudden, the tram just lands, doors fly open, and running out of the tram is Sir Bigly.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Who just
Bigly's here.
whoosh, and then I'm going to just make that a secret again. For some reason, it's transported me here, so I'm just going to quickly go back. Give me 1 second. Oh, I think I know why. Bear with me, viewers. I need to right-click and remove control. There we go. Now I can just travel here. There we go. Perfect. So, Bigly arrives, stepping out of the tram, and then it very quickly whooshes, doors close, and flies off. And Bigly, you see as you arrive in this kind of very desert town. It's not dead or anything. You can see it's lively, people are moving around, but it's getting late, so you can see that it's calming down. But just along the pathway, heading out of the town, you do see Ranger Rocko and Hayesgorn Kaas just sort of walking in the opposite direction, basically.
All right, Bigly's already walked up next to him. He's just not going to mention anything and just continue to eat a banana.
Do we notice him?
I was gonna say, give me a stealth. No. I mean, you're not even trying to be stealthy, so yeah. I mean, yes, you notice him.
Rocco's already looking at both him and Hayesgorn.
Even with your passive perception, you would know that, yeah. Easy.
Okay. Where did you come from?
The sky.
I understand, but how did you know we were here?
Magic. I followed my nose.
Your nose.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you, but what made you come?
We can't talk about that on Twitch.
Oh, all right. Yes.
Well, I'm glad the camera's back.
How is the training going, friend?
Wait, I wasn't training. I was we were sleeping.
We were at the academy for quite some time.
You know, we were just sleeping.
Right.
Hibernating.
Bananas.
Well, me and Rocko were just going to take care of some business. We have to cross the desert. This is my town, by the way. Maybe on the way back I can show you around. Yes.
No, I'm good. I've seen everything. Let's get out of your town.
All right.
Where are we going?
I just start heading into the desert.
What am I hitting?
Bring the hammer.
Oh,
And
wow.
so, transporting yourselves to the desert, you do know that this takes a good period of time. It's a good couple of hours travel, but again, you know the route. The main sort of point of interest as you're heading towards the oasis after about an hour is the desert starts to lower down into a crevice, and you find it opens up into a large sort of ravine, a rocky, sandy sort of desert ravine, which is called Kator's Pass. It is known to be a place of banditry. There is some bandits that come here and like try and rob people, and there is some beasts that kind of troll here for food. But generally, as long as you're there in the daytime and it's you know your surroundings and you're like yourself a man of the surrounding area and the local populace, you can kind of keep yourself safe.
Right. So
however,
with me being able, like me making this trip, assumably multiple times, I know this path pretty well, right? Is there anything maybe like striking out to me that may have been different than the last time I was here?
You can give me a perception check.
Yeah.
You can give me might as well just give me a group perception check.
Group perception check.
Can I get an advantage on that?
Nope.
You can't. Yeah, I'll allow
I'm
it.
rolling.
Great. 16. Let's go.
Nice. 16 for Bigly as well.
Nice.
And
Bigly sees everything.
Also Rocko. Everyone got 16. Okay, sweet. So that's great. Okay, so heading into Kator's Pass, the wind you feel starts to funnel through the pass, and you can feel it starting to pick up. Even though the wind isn't picking up, it's like it's rooting it through, and it kind of like funnels the sand into your face. So it's kind of this harsh deserty breeze. But as you kind of work your way through the pass, and Hayesgorn leads you in the right direction, you do all notice in the sand there is a collection of objects. A torn over bag, ripped to shreds, a old wooden bow. I would like if all of you could give me an investigation check as you kind of go over to the...
Oh, God.
Nice.
You
Okay.
said investigation.
Yes, please.
Got a
Nice.
-1, so 18.
Very nice. Okay, so at that point then, you see, first of all, as you're kind of scanning the area and trying to see maybe if there's anything of worth or anything like that, I'm not sure what oh, he's moving it. I was like, the bow disappeared. You see the sand wafts away, and you see revealed underneath is a buried set of like armor, over by like a pile of bones. And it's pretty rugged looking armor, leather, old, not like really old, but it's not like brand new or anything. It's been sat in the desert for a little bit of time by the looks of things. What do you do?
I'm gonna smack it with my hammer.
I run over and like dive in front of it.
Okay.
14 plus 5. Does it hit?
I mean, it does hit. You would have to... He dives in front. Give me a dexterity check.
All right, let's see if I even made it in front of it.
Yeah, just to see if you make it in front of it. No,
yeah.
he smashes he just slams his hammer down into the...
I haven't made the check.
Oh, you haven't
yet.
done it. I thought that was your roll. Sorry, that's his damage.
No.
Sorry.
12.
12? No, you're not fast enough. So just too slow. So basically, yep. You slam your hammer down on this pile of sand and armor. Clunk. It's like again, mainly leather with some metal patches and stuff, and it just thuds into the ground. At this point, who rolled above a 15?
I rolled an 18 investigation.
You all did. I think you all did. So as you guys get close, you slam down on this thing. You all actually notice, with rolls that high, couple of things. 2 sets of footprints seem to be leading in and out of a dark cave.
I see. Okay, so
They are humanoid footprints.
while he's doing that and I'm gathering myself, I quickly check out and investigate this bag, the one that's not torn open.
Okay, give me an
And
investigation check.
try to see the contents. 5. I see not shit in the bag.
So basically what you see is you see one bag which looks to have like it's been ripped to shreds, and then there's another bag which is not ripped to shreds but it's open and tossed to the side, and you look inside it and it has 1 gold piece in it.
I swipe it. And just toss it into my pocket and tell the rest of the group. Seems like nothing is here. I don't see anything. They must have left in a hurry, whoever they were.
Yeah, I
And
saw some footprints up here. We need to go, I think, in this cave.
Well, I have some pressing matters. I don't know if we should go in the cave. But maybe somebody might be hurt.
There might be more gold in the cave. Let's go get some gold.
Yes.
As you and as you guys approach the mouth of the cave,
I'm gonna do
You-
it stealth like.
you
yeah, I was gonna
hear
say I'm hanging back.
Oh, I sprint in.
Like he's
you
sprinting.
hear this
I'm like-
grumbling growl, and just a fleck of light shines out from 2 eyes in the cave mouth. And I'm going to need A, everybody to roll initiative, and B, you to give me a dexterity saving throw, Hayesgorn, because you're right at the cave mouth.
God.
So
Oh no.
I forget
Hang on
how
a
to
second.
roll initiative.
I do it. I think I do it. Hang on a second. No, it's up to
God.
me. Let me see if. Let me just check something.
I just
Yes,
didn't
it
I
does
just
work.
do it or no? Am I doing it wrong?
No, you did it, but then that's not actually how this works. I don't think. Because it does it automatically when I start initiative. So we'll see how that works. Cool. That should be fine. And then.
I hate this.
Okay, so they should
Ooh,
be
that'll be-
invisible. And then. Okay, we're good. Save. Hopefully this works.
I have the worst rolls today. Oh no.
It didn't work. Damn it. Try again. Huh.
Oh, that's
Can everybody
That
move
sucks.
right now?
no.
Can any?
Nope.
Nobody can move.
Nope.
Hey, what's up, Trips? Okay, right. I think because they're invisible, I think that's what's happening. So I think that's making it weird. I'm just gonna not make them invisible. So you see, diving out of the thing, a large bear. There we go.
I don't know how I put
Looks
that
like
on
2
the
large
screen.
bears.
Yep, and standing right behind it, you see inside the cave further back, crouched, there is another large bear. So I'm going to quickly just turn off the setting here. Boop, there we go. So one of them is inside, and the other one, and we're going to do grid, is right there. The
Oh, I
other one
don't like. Oh, no Wayne.
comes out. Okay.
All right.
This, just need to quickly change this to pixel perfect, and that's going to work a lot better. There we go. So he's there. He's there. Hayesgorn, I'm going to put you right in front.
Cool.
And it's Hayesgorn's turn.
It is my turn. And
Turn the music down a bit.
all right. So as I came up to the cave and I see this grisly
desert bear, which I know, are vicious man-eaters that tear my people and the salamanders to shreds.
Actually, give me a nature check. All three of you.
Okay.
Nature check.
Yes, please. You can have advantage on this as well, Hayesgorn, as this is your nice Rocko.
I got
nailed
I got
it.
a seven-
Absolutely
I got a
nailed it.
17.
You can roll with advantage as well because it's your
Alright,
it's your home.
17. I'll take the 17.
Okay, so well, what the hell? Who's
Whoa, what is that?
who's done this? Who is this? Stop it! Who's you just
My
put all
lantern,
your
I need that back.
put all your items away, right?
I don't, why did it
just,
drop? I don't understand what's
just-
going on.
oh, you need to pick them back up again then.
It won't let me.
Oh, because we're in the middle of a game.
Oh, my bad.
I'll just put them over here.
I wanted to equip. I was trying to take out my bow to shoot the fucking bear.
If you just left click it, like while it's next to you, you can press
Yeah, if
pick
you
up.
can you right click on it and then
Nah.
pick it up, or
Well, it's got to be close to you,
Allow
and then
pickup?
press left
No.
click.
try that.
Just left click it,
No.
not right click.
It doesn't give me the.
It's not his
pickup option.
turn. It's not his turn. That's why I think.
Oh, okay,
let's leave
okay.
him. I'll leave him down here.
We'll just
Okay.
get to the. All right.
Alrighty. So, he's got this thing as well. With those rolls, sorry, that completely distracted me. Rocko.
Sorry.
So Hayesgorn, right? You know that this thing this isn't natural, right? You don't normally see these bears here. Rocko, these are, as you know, bears that you would see further to the south in the forests. These are like forest bears. This is not their natural habitat whatsoever. With a 21, you know, Rocko, that bears are generally very territorial and protective of their home. So, like these kinds of bears, these brown bears aren't necessarily like just savagely aggressive. They're usually quite territorial and protective of their homes. So do with that what you will, but Hayesgorn, it is your turn.
Okay.
So can't say anything yet, Rocko. But Hayesgorn, you do know that it's they shouldn't be here. For
It's
sure.
strange. These creatures, they seem to be misplaced. I've never seen these bears in this canyon.
And then I look up like through my brow to Lilu.
Lilu, I think we need to
Cut the lights, and I just kind of like rub my hands together and slam them on the ground to cast darkness.
Oh, very cool. Okay, sweet. So I should be able to draw without vanishing ink. Here we go. And how big's darkness? 15-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, 15 foot.
Boom. So that whole area is now in darkness, right? So none of you can see shit.
And
Just can't see anything at all. It's pitch black. Like, not even like nighttime black. It is pitch black. Can't see a thing.
yeah, if you don't have dark vision, you can't see through it at all.
Even with dark vision, you can't see through it.
No, it says a creature with dark.
With dark vision can't see
with-
through this. Yeah, because
you're right,
normally
you're
they
right.
could, but they definitely can't see through it.
So with that, I'm like, okay, I need to make some distance, and I kind of roll backwards out of the bear's reach as much as I can.
Okay, cool. Out of the darkness, nice. Okay. You just hear the bear roar, and it's gonna decide who to attack with this. D4. So 2 is 1 to 2. Rocko. 3 to 4.
Does it take a disadvantage with the darkness?
It will do, yeah. So it's Rocko. Oh wait, what? He doesn't have a sheet.
What?
Oh no.
Why
Ooh.
not?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me just quickly. I should be able to. Hang on. Oh, technical difficulties. 1 second here, guys. Sheets.
I messed it up again, man.
No, it's me. I just need to save as a template and then assign this guy a new bear sheet.
First time D&D player here. Forgive me.
Sorry.
No,
No, it's my
not really.
turn. It's first time DMing. Never DM'd a game of D&D before, so bear with me, guys. This is brand new. Okay. So he's going to swipe at you with his claws. Does he have... let me just see if he has a multi-attack.
Look, he just sees this mushroom in the darkness, and it's
Yeah,
like,
it does. Okay, cool. So it's gonna make 2 attacks at you. One with its bite and one with its claws, both at disadvantage. So let's see what happens. Can I do?
Come on, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
First one's a 13.
Is that hit?
And then it's you got you rolled a natural 20, Rocko.
So
Oh, but it's
the
disadvantage. But it's disadvantage, so no, it doesn't matter. What's your AC?
14.
So
Wait, so
nope. Whiff swipes right over your head. And then it frustratingly comes in to try and bite down on you. Okay, so let's hope this one's a bad roll. Oh, 14 meets it, beats it.
Oh.
So he does, as he just like kind of randomly bites out into the darkness. 14 damage. Do you want me to do it?
Whoa,
Yeah, you can
it's
do it.
not great. Wait, why do I still have the die?
Knocks his hat off. But then it is so Bigly's turn.
All right. So
man, I don't even get to
bonus
fight.
action. Bigly's gonna go ahead and rage.
Nice.
If it lets
no.
me.
I've changed my avatar to a little girl by accident by pushing the
Nice.
Wait, what?
on the stream. Because it was for the Chronicles of the Rift thing, I set it up with some characters on the numpad so I could swap between them. So I don't know how long I've been talking as that little girl you bumped into on the street from Chronicles of the Rift.
Oh, it didn't change over for us.
It didn't change for me.
No, it won't, but it will on my stream. Like,
Oh, on your stream.
yeah.
I got you. Okay. So Bigly rages. Got my little animations up, and then I'm gonna take a reckless attack
hit it.
on the bear that just attacked. So that should just be
A 6.
a 6. Yeah.
Yep, that doesn't hit in the dark, and that's with you have to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, but then
I'll roll again.
then reckless disadvantage. So yeah, no, I was gonna say that's fine.
But yeah. I was gonna say reckless would just make it a normal roll.
It
so
does.
6.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So,
so
and then I'm gonna go ahead and
big heavy slab swooping through the air.
I'm gonna move to the how do I move? Oh yeah. Move this way.
Okay, run out. You just run away from the bears.
Yeah,
out in the
and I'm
darkness.
just gonna turn around and just wait for anything that comes out.
Cool. So you skid out into the, like you can see the sun beaming over the horizon. And Hayesgorn's just standing next to you. Rocko, you've just
I
taken a
audibly let out
huge gash in the leg from this bear. As you can't see it, but it is just roar, 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 just like right in front of you. Absolute savage. What do you do?
I'm gonna move back and roll out of this blindness as I'm yelling at Hayesgorn.
What?
Why did you do this?
Oh, actually, you've just reminded me of something.
I cannot see nothing, Hayesgorn.
I scream back, Rocko, make your way out of the darkness. We're waiting for you.
Oh no, I'm gonna do that. So just so you know, Bigly, you hear a noise as you're moving out of the darkness. just a whoosh. Okay, so you run out of the darkness as well. You see Hayesgorn, Bigly standing there. There's a big bubble, this big like kind of shifting cloud of purely black smoke, just kind of like hovering in the space where you just were. Okay, is that your turn?
I can equip. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna. Can I cast my good berries?
Yeah, if you need to. Yeah, of course.
All right, making my berries.
All right.
That's my turn.
Nice.
So you just dive out and then just quickly just starts whipping out some berries from his pouch as a knee-jerk reaction to pain. Okay, sweet. If that's the end of your turn, if you want to just, you can click next turn or end turn. I mean, I can do it for you, but just it's probably good to get used to it, because then I know it's the end of your turn, and then it's the bear's turn. So you just hear a screaming roar from in the darkness. I'm just gonna roll. Actually, I can do it from the bear. Oh no, maybe I can't. Will this work? Yep, okay. So you hear a loud roar come from within the darkness. Hayesgorn, it's your turn.
Okay. So as I hear the roar, I'm like, I look over to my right and I'm like, Bigly, get your hammer ready. And I cast Thaumaturgy. Wait, how do I? Where is the ping button again?
I think it's just double right click. Oh, you did it.
There. So I cast like so I rub my hands together and I snap, but I send the snap to this location over here to try to lure the bears out.
Okay.
Over there.
Cool.
And then as a well, no, not as a bonus action. So then once I do that, I just kneel on one knee behind this rock and ready my Eldritch Blast as like a trigger. So as soon as I see Bigly...
Thaumaturgy, is that a bonus action?
Let me see. Actually, I don't... No, it's not.
So you'd have to do that. That would be your action.
I'll do that next. Yeah, okay. Then I'll just cast a Thaumaturgy there.
Okay, and then you can still duck down behind the rock if you want. So you will hear just a loud kind of crack, which echoes around the rocks, and you kind of like it bounces off the cave and out again. Let me just check what this guy sees. Actually, is this? Cool. You hear a roar from the bear. It's your turn, Bigly. How long does darkness last? 10 turns, I think, if I remember correctly. 10 minutes, up to 10 minutes. So yeah.
Bigly's not smart.
Technically, you could drop the darkness if you wanted to, but yeah, you can hold it up for 10 minutes, basically.
Okay.
Bigly's not smart. Bigly's gonna run back in and try to smack the bear with a hammer.
Can I drop it at any time or just on my turn?
Anytime.
Okay, as he's running in, I'm like, Bigly, you need to see what you can hit. And I just drop the darkness.
Okay, sweet. All right. So I should be able to, let me just see if I get this. If I'm correct with this.
I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Where is the...
Great.
Okay.
Oh.
So 20 to hit. Was I
Oh,
reckless?
that hits. That just
Okay.
hits a little bit. Just a little.
So 13 damage on the bear.
Okay, hang on a second. Whoop, crack. You just hear this walloping crunch as he runs in. The darkness dissipates around you as you start sprinting. You can just see the bear's head as it kind of like notices it's got its vision. It just sees you tearing towards it. Smack straight in the head. Yeah, you look like you cracked it pretty badly with that. What do you want to do?
Is Bigly smart enough to see footprints
know.
leading in
I'm just going to delete this.
and then think maybe these bears may be druids?
I mean, you could give me an either you can choose Arcana or History check.
They're
Or
both
nature.
-1.
Arcana, History, or
They're
nature.
all -1.
well, either one then.
We'll do Arcana.
So no, he's not that smart.
So 12.
I would say no. You wouldn't possibly put that together.
Okay,
Not-
I'm
not
gonna
from your
wear
experience.
you.
Okay, is that your turn?
And that's it.
Rocko, you're up.
All right. So
All right.
I eat all 10 of my dewberries. Good berries.
And then puke.
So it didn't heal me for nothing.
It's an action to eat a berry, so I mean, it gives you 1 hit point. They're basically good for like just general
One berry's
food
one
and
action, or
for
I can't eat all, I
yeah,
can't eat
and
all 10.
for reviving someone. So you could eat 1 and get 1 hit point back,
Man.
or you could
So-
use your action to shoot at it, or throw something at it, or cast a whatever.
I'm going to first yell at them that these bears are protecting something.
Mm.
I'm going to
Okay.
step a little closer. And then pull out my bow to shoot it.
Oh, all right. Feel like okay.
Pull out my bow.
Well, that's an easy hit. Yeah. Nine damage. Just firing off a quick bow, longbow, just down on one knee, straight through the thing's shoulder, and you hear a cry, a wolf's cry of pain from this bear, just, and it just kind of growls back at you, you know, standing against Bigly in a very posing manner. It's the bird's turn. You see as it roars and then begins to back up into the cave, holding a very defensive pose on the cave mouth. Hayesgorn, it's your turn.
Okay, all right.
He
What I
has
do
something.
is I move to the side here, and I look at both of them, and I very menacingly point my pistol at the one near the cave mouth, and I try to scream as loud as I can, saying, you know, we don't want to hurt you, but you came after us. If you're protecting something, we will leave. But you need to stand down or your friend will die.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check.
Cool.
Okay.
Not one.
It goes, "Rah!" Just screams at you. You see this fleckles of spit coming out from its mouth.
Great. I shoot an Eldritch Blast at the top of the cave mouth to like try to dislodge like a rock or something over its head.
Okay, smart. Okay.
All right, let's see. $11.
Sweet. Give me a damage roll. You hit a rock. Let's see if it dislodges off the top of the thing. You see it like kind of like flinches under the thing.
Ooh.
You see a few speckles of rocks kind of scatter across the top, and it covers a little bit, but nothing meaty. No meaty chunks seem to come off from the top of the cave.
Does it scare the bear at all?
It seems purely focused on the intruders.
I see.
It defended against what was happening, but then yeah. Oh, okay. Bear's turn. It's just gonna start swinging at you, Bigly, wildly.
And they got advantage.
Oh, fantastic! That's what I like to hear.
No,
See
that's
if I
not
can
what I
just
like
see
to
if I
hear.
can just change this to 2 and see what happens.
Bring it on.
No,
18.
no, it's not. So that's 16 to hit.
Well, you
It
got
gets-
advantage.
It gets advantage, yeah. Hang on. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's see if it gets a crit. No. Okay. I'm just going to do both the damage. So, as you see the snarling last resort of this bloodied, injured bear starts ripping into you with its claws and teeth like a savage beast it is, just and it's just, there is a pure drive you sense in it. So you take 21 slashing and piercing damage.
Well, it's cut in half for each one of those.
It is, yeah.
So 5 and 6.
5 and 5, just do 10. Are you doing it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. So 10 damage.
We might have to just put these things down. I don't want to. They don't belong here. But this might be our only course
As
of
it
action.
flashes and slashes at you. I forgot we get animations in this thing.
Yeah, the animations are fun. My turn, I think, right?
So that's the end of the bear's turn. It is Bigly's turn. Yep.
All right. Let me see if this
In
is a bonus
retaliation.
action or if it's a let me check something. Traits. Where is it? Frenzy. Who doesn't say when I can do it, but I'm thinking I can't do frenzy unless I call it a frenzied rage when I rage.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you have to do a frenzied
Okay,
rage specifically.
That's fine. I'm gonna just reckless attack the bear in front of me.
Okay.
Let me see if I hit first.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh. We're just rolling.
11?
terribly.
An 11 just hits.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Bigly's gonna kick his hammer up and then bring it over his head and slam it down on the dude's head for 7 damage.
Okay. Crack. You hear a loud crack. And you see as the blood starts to pour from this thing's head. You clearly split its skull open, and it's like it's struggling to keep its balance. But you see the growling through the blood. The teeth are still there, and it is like pure intent on stopping you.
Oh god.
That ends my turn.
All right, Rocko, you're up. You see this thing is on its last legs, facing off against Sir Bigly.
All right, so I'm gonna take my bow, aim right between the eyes of the bear, and take a shot.
Oh yeah, that hits. Yeah. 4 damage. Boom. You do 4 damage to the bear. Zoom, another arrow straight through its shoulder. You hear it whimper in pain, and it almost drops to the floor. And you see like a protagonist in an anime. You see it drag its head up off the ground. It pushes itself, its whole body weight up again, and then limps for a second. It growls and spits, and then just moves towards Bigly. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna yell at the bear in the back and move closer as I cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Hunter's Mark on the bear? Sweet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell him, "Go away, bear."
Hey there.
Give me I'm just gonna use Charmed, maybe? No, that's not a good one to use.
Shit.
Do Weakened?
Turn
Is
to
that-
something else.
There we go, it's weak. It's got your Hunter's Mark on it.
Wait, I gotta cast it, right? Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Good to know.
Our rolls.
Sweet. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sorry.
Alrighty. The bear roars and screams at you, and you see as it roars towards the other bear, communicating something. And again, it holds its ground at the thing, turning backwards and forwards, looking at you, Rocko, and then back to you, Hayesgorn, kind of in a bit of a panic. Hayesgorn, it's your turn.
I look at Lilu and I said, I don't like the odds of this bear surviving. And I say, have power. And I
Did you lasers on stun?
Yeah. I aim the pistol at the bear's chest.
Okay.
But kind of try to hold back the beam a bit and fire kind of a disabling beam.
What I will say is, I will, especially with your Eldritch Blast, usually with a sword or something, you'd have to use a hilt and stuff, but I will allow it with the Eldritch Blast. So you can make this non-lethal damage if you want. So you're trying to knock it out.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
Just click down a little filter on the gun. 18 hits, easy peasy.
Okay. And then the damage. Wait, does my damage get a bonus? What is that, +5? Is it spell attack or what?
What, your
When I roll for damage?
for Eldritch Blast, I'll have to check. Hang on a second.
1d10 of force damage.
And it depends. Yeah, hang on a second. Yeah, 1d10 force damage.
So I don't add the spell attack +5 or anything?
No, the spell attack is how you hit.
Oh, okay.
So you roll a spell attack to hit, and then so that's what the 18 is, right? 15 plus 3, and then you just roll 1d10 damage.
Oh, wait. That was actually 15 plus 5 then, because the 3 was something else.
Well, then
That's
it
your
hits.
modifier. He's got a +3 modifier and a +5 spell attack.
Yeah.
So it should just be whatever +5, and then I think your damage would
When
be
you when you
right?
cast the spell, it will do it
Oh, okay.
from your spell
Alright.
sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 5.
So that's 5 damage. So okay, cool. So boom, you see it hit the deck, slammed in the chest with a very large bolt of energy. It goes boom, and you hear a loud thud as it hits the sand. The other bear in response, kind of you see as it backs up, head down, both paws out, its head's low, snarling in a very defensive pose.
All right, and I scream over to the other bear. I spared your friend's life. Move, or I will not do the same for you.
Okay, unconscious bear. Bear is unconscious. Yep, bear is unconscious. It's your turn, Bigly. There's an unconscious bear in front of you.
Awesome. Bigly is going to jump over that bear,
Yep.
and I'm gonna suplex this bear. Bigly's just gonna wrap his arms around. You're gonna see some movement in the trench coat, and then just try to suplex the bear.
All right, cool. Give me an attack roll, I guess. It's just
Would it be like a grapple almost?
I mean, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Are you trying to damage it or grapple it?
Well, I guess I want to damage it.
Okay. Give me.
So are we just doing like a flavored?
Give me an athletics check. It'll be a contested one.
Do I get advantage on athletics when I'm raging?
I think so, yeah.
So 22.
Okay. Get to +4, 20. So you and this bear just square off. You just grip onto it, heave it up, boom, crush it into the ground. Okay, roll me 1d8.
Cool.
So
7.
it takes 7 bludgeoning damage. Let me just hang on. Crack. As it's prone on the ground. So like it's annoying me. Oh. It's prone on the ground. Right in front of you.
Cool.
Um
Can I see into the cave now?
Give me a perception check.
All right. 20.
Yes. I would say that in these conditions you can see in the cave, and right now what you see is at the back of the cave. Well, this is the thing that you see right now. That it's quite dark in there, but what is quite clear at the back of the cave is you see, and I'll just put them here. So you see, in the corner of the cave, it's not a huge cave. In the corner of this cave, there is you see some shifting movement, and then you hear some like yapping as you see 2 small bear cubs cowering in the corner of this cave, yapping and like kind of. You can see there's a bigger one kind of protecting a little one yapping at you as you come to the silhouetting in the cave mouth.
Well, Bigly's no orphan maker, so Bigly's gonna move towards the babies. He's gonna be a
Okay.
baby kid.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
But that will be afterwards.
Are you moving now? No, he's staying there.
No. I'm just gonna, continue looming over the bear.
Okay. Cool. Rocko, it's your turn. You see as Bigly just suplexes the bear guarding the cave and then stands ominously in the doorway.
So I'm gonna shout to Bidley. What does he see?
I'll allow you to respond because you didn't like say anything, so you can say what you see. See what you say.
Bears.
And then once he tells me,
I just said bears, or
Yep.
Bigly just said bears.
Just said burrs.
Bears.
so
Hey,
I'm
bear.
gonna try to detect magic as I move closer to the cave. I'm gonna try to detect magic inside the cave.
Okay. So you step over. There is a giant bear there in front of you, by the way, like in the pathway. You'd have to
I
jump
went
over the
around,
bear.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not unconscious. It's just lying on the floor.
Oh.
It's like tussling about, getting on its feet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a few steps back, knowing it's not unconscious. Right there.
Okay.
Is that too many, or is that?
Oh no, you're
Shit,
good.
you really are stoned now.
All right. Now I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay. Sweet. So you focus
Oh,
on the
wait.
cave, try to see if you can detect any kind of magical presence. No, you don't. As you're looking in the cave, unfortunately, nothing magical seems to emanate from this cave whatsoever.
All right. As I notice the little bears, I'm just telling everyone, let's take a step back. Let's leave them alone.
As you
Why are we leaving?
take a step back, the bear is going to swipe at you with an
What are
opportunity
we
attack.
leaving for?
With his claws. But you manage to jump onto the rock, Rocko, do a little flip, and you manage to get away unscathed as he tries to claw at you from the ground. Okay, so he's gonna stand up and stand up right in front of you, now blocking your way out of the cave. And she's gonna attack you. Boom. She gets one of those. That does not hit. So ducking and diving just kind of sweeps through, trying to hit you in the middle of the chest, but
Yeah,
you jump over it.
It looks like it hits,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
right.
it's just a goblin jumping up inside of the trench coat.
And that's a 15. Does that hit?
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay, so as the it's that one. As the claw comes down, swinging at you, you manage to jump out the way. But then the claw comes down and you take 9 damage, slashing damage, half to 5, as you're not quite quick enough, nimble enough to get out of the way.
That'll be all right.
That is the bear's turn. Hayesgorn, you're up.
So I heard him say baby bears, right?
Yeah.
Wait, was he able to see the baby bears?
Did you not say baby bears?
You screamed
No,
baby
I just said
bear.
bears.
Oh, you just said
Oh, I thought you
bears.
screamed baby bear.
No, just
Yeah.
bear.
Rocko backed up because he saw baby bears, and he was just telling everybody to leave them alone.
Okay, then I just call out, why are we leaving?
And do I get to respond? Because I said
I'll allow it.
Hey, this is just talking, right?
the baby
Yeah.
bears.
You can have 6 seconds of response, so it's fine.
Oh,
Okay, 6 seconds.
mm.
There's tiny bears inside.
Bigly, if you do not see anything else in there, I think that we try to leave them to their business. I have other pressing matters, and this is too costly. The sun is going down.
Okay.
Does Bigly respond? Okay.
No.
Do-
Bigley, Bigley's in a fight right now.
Bigley is
I
currently
understand.
facing off face to face with a grizzly bear.
I don't think he can just walk away.
I understand. So then I point my pistol at the bear, its legs.
Okay.
And as before I fire anything, as a bonus action, I put hex on it.
Okay.
So I just kind of chant some words under my breath and hex the bear. And then I say, Lilu, this time we shoot to break bones. And I fire off a beam of golden light into its leg.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
Why can I not roll from the bar? Interesting. Okay, whatever.
No idea. Well, that's a crit.
All right.
Yep. So, roll your damage dice twice.
Big old crit.
It's just a dice, so don't plus the second one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Great.
Jesus. Well, I'll allow it. Fuck it. So, first one was a 5 plus 3, so it's an 8, so it's 18 damage. Oh, shit. 18 damage? 18 damage? You know what that means, don't you? You just fire off a shot and just literally remove the bear's leg. It's got 4 and it's on all 3s now. But there's blood just pouring out onto the ground as it attempts to stable itself with 3 limbs. As you just see, you basically incinerate one of its legs.
I'm in no mood to play games.
Okay, it's that's an unconscious bear right there. Bigly, it's your turn.
Reckless on the 3-legged bear.
Okay.
Still misses.
That middle goblin needs to work on the pain.
You swing for it, but it loses its own balance like at the last second, and you kind of swing right over its head as it drops to the ground and then stands back up again. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Bigly won't murder the young ones yet.
Right, Rocko, it's your turn. Remember, you do have Hunter's Mark on the one that's standing.
Yep. So I'm tired of this. I'm gonna scoot close, aim my bow directly at his head.
Just standing on top of the unconscious one.
Jesus Christ.
Asserting my dominance.
Are we heroes?
Hey, real quick, he had Hex on that bear, right? Did he roll the damage for Hex too?
He does now.
I didn't roll. Well, I had Hex on it before I fired Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, no, you need to roll your hex damage then, right? Which is an extra
Yeah.
d6.
Yeah,
Yeah, so give me an extra d6 on that.
it doesn't matter. It's 19.
1.
Yeah. So that just makes it 19.
Boom. Okay, and then what was your damage there, Rocko? 12. Is that 12?
That was the hit.
Oh, that was the
That was
hit.
the
That does hit actually.
All right,
Here's a D&D rule for you, Rocko, just so you know, actually, which I won't put into place right now, but in future fights I will. As you're with a ranged attack, if you're within 5 foot, which you are, you would roll at disadvantage unless you have a special perk for it. So you would want to use your sword at this range or get further back. But if you do move further back out of its range, it will get to swipe at you once, you know? So it's just a bit of strategy to think of. I won't. Yeah, you can keep shooting it from here. You didn't know.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna.
I think that's your
do my
turn over there.
damage.
Do you get 2 shots of your longbow? You don't get 2 shots of
the
your longbow.
first one was the
He
hit,
hit.
right?
It was
then
damage.
that
Oh,
was my damage.
sorry.
Yeah.
9 damage.
Yep.
Okay, well, so you basically, you say you've had enough of this, walk forwards, hop onto the unconscious bear. You can like feel its breathing as you're kind of standing on its chest. You aim up the longbow straight at the bear who's currently facing Bigly at the cave. Then just Bigly, you just see an arrow come straight through its head, through its forehead, and it just slams on the ground in front of you. This is a dead bear. And that's the end of combat.
Bigly's gonna smash the alive bear's head with his hammer.
I try to stop him.
I feel like this is going to be a recurring theme.
I try to fire at his hammer. to like make them lose balance.
Okay, try and just roll an attack roll and get more than 17.
14.
Nope. Blasts off the rock as he swings it in and then just collapses in the head of the bear, who then is quite clearly dead.
While still raging, right? I still have a second. Bigly's gonna sprint in and try to grab the 2 baby bears by the scruff of the necks.
Sweet. So you see as it runs inside the cave, grabs the bears. They give me an animal handling check with disadvantage. First of all. Okay. And then give me a strength check.
And then strength check. Oh, there's no like straight strength check on this. I'll just.
You can do
It should be +5, right?
Whatever your strength is. Yeah.
Oh, I crit, so 25.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so yeah, so basically you go in and they're like terrified in the corner of the room. One of them's yapping away, the other one's quiet. And you just kind of walk in, grab them both by the scruff of the neck. And yeah, you walk out.
And I'm gonna toss each one of them a baby bear.
Bear cubs.
Now,
they both look.
These are your responsibility.
Incredibly scared. They don't really know where to go, and they kind of scared. They look at the bodies of you see them look at the bodies of the 2 other large bears, and they kind of like slowly walk up to him. And you see them kind of cry.
I kneel down next to the bear that's in front of me. Can we turn the grid off?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, dumb.
And I kneel down to it, and I just kind of I do my best to like cast a suggestion to just make the bear forget about what's happened here.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Give me an Arcana check, real quick, before you cast the spell.
Okay.
So you would know before casting the spell that it's limited to a sentence or 2, but basically it has to be able to understand you.
Right.
These are your bears now. You gotta raise them. You gotta feed them.
What?
You gotta look after them.
Why did you kill the surviving bear?
What bear? These are the only bears.
Oh.
They're yours now. You wanted the baby bears. I got you the baby bears.
I did not want this responsibility. You pushed this on me.
They're your bears now.
I told you guys. Let's back away.
You
can't leave. They're gonna die if you don't leave them, or if you leave them, they'll die.
We have 2 options, Hayesgorn. You take them, or we put them back in the cave.
I'll kill them.
No.
3 options.
It'd be way more merciful. There's no way any of these bears were gonna survive the moment you shot that magic at them.
I knocked the bear out.
You blew its leg off.
Yes, they could survive with one parent.
I had to put it out
they would end up in bear jail.
Poor bears.
I'm just so curious what a grim is. I grabbed this sack and dumped the contents in the.
There's nothing in it. There was a gold in it, but there's nothing left in it.
I grabbed the sack and I just tried to like motion for the bear to like hop in.
I would say the smaller bear may be able to fit in the sack. The bigger bear, it couldn't. Okay. There's like an older and a younger brother by the looks of things.
I take the smaller bear and try to like kind of guide it into the sack. And I look at.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, this is gonna get bad really quickly.
Rocko, you're a ranger. You could have 2 bears.
What? So let me. So you go towards the that. So basically, yeah, you go towards the smaller bear and you try and kind of coax it up. And it's kind of scared, but it doesn't seem to resist. The other bear, which looks a bit older, it then moves to you in like a very kind of protective stance. Starts yapping at you. And like almost protective of the other one.
I kneel down and hold out my hand and try to like motion it to like follow behind.
Okay, give me another animal handling check.
Hayesgorn,
and I would say
Hayesgorn.
you are currently carrying the smaller one as you do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It kind of snarls. It doesn't bite you or anything or attack you. You get the impression it's still confrontational. It doesn't seem to trust you.
I while holding the sack with the baby one, I kind of like hold the sack in my arms while like gently patting the baby to like show that I don't really mean any harm.
Yeah,
it is okay, little ones.
You can give me an insight check if you want.
Said insight.
Yes, please. Okay. So it looks like it's the fact that you're holding the smaller cub, and the smaller cub isn't like being hurt or anything is probably the reason that it's not attacking you, but it still doesn't seem to trust you.
Okay, I move away a bit, like to see if it'll follow, like with the cub in hand.
Yeah, it seems to follow the cub.
Okay, all right. For now, I'm just gonna have to work with that, and it's just gonna have to gain trust. Damn it, Bigly.
Okay,
all right.
So if I don't have
for the darkness smell,
so
asshole.
I'll just say that you're carrying the smaller cub, right?
Okay, all right.
And I'll make that an item so you can put it in thing, but then the bigger cub will follow you.
Okay, great.
Hayesgorn.
Yes.
Maybe you can take them to the druids.
When we leave this desert, I will do just that.
You know where the druids are? They're south of my town.
I see. Well then, I will journey to the druids if you will accompany me to show me the way. After I'm done here.
We'll just tell them we found them.
And I peek back at the smaller cub that I slung over my back in the sack. Oh man, rhyme bars. And like just kind
it's just resting over your shoulder like a little baby.
Just kind of like a bit of dread kind of comes over me. Do I have any like rations or anything in my satchel?
Yeah, you guys come prepared for a weekend, so you got rations enough for a weekend.
I dropped like a portion of ration on the ground in front of me, like right here, and then just back up for the other bear cub.
You see it sniffs it and then gobbles it like immediately. It looks like it's clearly hungry.
All right, let's continue.
Licks its paws. You hear a little whimpering coming from over your shoulder.
I take a little bit of rations and kind of toss it in the sack as well.
Rustling around. And you continue on heading through Kator's Pass. Okay, so before we move into the next section,
should we take a short rest here real quick?
Yeah. Probably make a camp.
I think we could just walk back into the town. We're not that far.
Hours.
Well,
you've been walking for hours.
You've been walking for about an hour.
Okay.
An hour and 15 minutes ish. Yeah.
I just need to like sit down for like an hour.
All right.
But I'll be good.
All right.
Maybe you can teach these bears a new trick or something. I sit here for like an hour.
The cave doesn't look occupied.
in the cave.
Alright. That might actually be a good idea. I walk over I walk
We'll
over
do
to
a
the
quick
cave
investigation in the cave too.
and kind of sit more so at the cave
I
mouth.
mean, you can sit over here if you want to represent the cave over here. I don't have a space. So.
I sit more at the cave mouth and like try to like kind of do my best to teach the smaller cub that's not on my back to like, you know, hide if it ever sees danger. I don't know, like spend a little bit of time trying to like teach it small things.
Okay, I'll allow. Well. So basically, how do you set up a little camp or something here? Do you do anything, or do you just literally sit down inside the cave, outside
Well,
out of the wind?
I'm not sure what Bigly does, but what I do is like right inside the mouth, like not outside, but like literally right at the mouth of it. I gather some twigs and some dry grass, and I kind of like just have Lilu jump off of my head, and it runs over to the grouping of twigs and dry grass, and takes out a small lighter, like one of those Zippo lighters, and lights the bundle for everybody to gather around.
Nice. Just so cool. It makes a little campfire. I like it. So you'll just see is this little inside the cave, a little campfire kind of sparks up, and you can see Lilo sitting there, lighting it up. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. So you guys can go inside the cave, over there to the left. I mean, you should be able. Hang on, I can just. If you come out the cave, I can just put you in the cave while you're doing a long rest.
We're doing a long rest or a short rest?
A short rest, sorry.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, as you guys are inside the cave, yep, you get a nice respite from the winds and stuff. Give me an investigation check, please, Bigly.
I think I already rolled one. And it was really bad.
Oh.
Yeah. 2.
Can I eat a dewberry as well?
That's insight. That's no good.
Oh, did I do insight?
I mean, yeah. You can eat a
Rocko.
berry, pop it in your mouth. It fills you up quite a lot, but you get 1 hit point from it.
So 15
15.
investigation.
Okay, so this, looking here, this clearly is not the, like you can see there's a little situation where there's some, like you said, almost like was set up just before, but a little bed, basically, a nest where you found the cubs. It's kind of not very well made because all they've got around here is like dry stuff. But the bears seem to have done their best with what they have in the area. However, it does you do see in the corner of the room, there are some boxes, which look to be like torn open and empty. Man-made boxes.
And they're empty.
Uh-huh.
Throws it
And
in the firewood. Or
Looking at
fire
it, they've
pile.
been ripped apart by the bears. Cool. More fire for the firewood.
While he throws it in, like I'm not really paying attention. I kind of let one of the smaller cub out so they can play a little bit. I know they're still scared, so I toss them, a few more rations for them to eat and warm up to me.
Cool. You can give me another animal handling check.
Oh no.
Okay. So you put them down and you give them some more rations, and they pair together in the corner of the cave, like, back where they're used to.
Yeah.
They seem comfortable here where their nest is. They take the food over there and they both start like kind of playing and eating with it. They stay in here. They seem to be wanting to stay in here, so you guys can do whatever else you want to do for the course of the hour. But you would get any hit dice if you want to.
Can I give a bear a dewberry? Try to make it friendly to me?
You can try, yeah. Give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
Manimal mandling. And they seem to accept the gooberry and enjoy it quite a lot. They still seem very tentative around you people, though.
All right. Oh, for the next
Um,
hour, I just kind of let them do their thing, and I try to get some rest while practicing my aim.
Cool.
Bigly is going to attempt to give them a banana. Here you go, little guy.
Fat.
Rocko cracks a smile, which is very rare.
They seem to be gobbling up all the food that you give them. These clearly haven't been fed
Oh
in
my god.
quite some time.
We're rolling a lot of ones today.
Rolling some
Yeah,
bad
boy.
things. So they're eating the food, but then they're just basically grabbing any food you give them and taking it back over to their little cubby hole, and then just, keeping it to themselves, and eating it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming the hours pass, so
Well, so you can roll any hit dice and stuff that you want to get your health back.
Yep. I rolled mine, got my health back.
And then I think,
Do I get rage back? Nope, long rest.
Ranger is also a long rest as well. Yes. Yeah, they are. So you don't get any spell slots back either, Rocko. Cool, but you can get your health back with some hit dice. You know how to use hit dice, Rocko? Rocko?
What was that?
Do you know how to use hit dice?
Did I not hit what? I'm sorry.
Do you know how to use hit dice?
Hit dice. Yeah.
Yep.
To get your health back?
Yeah, so in a short rest, you can use as many hit dice as you want. They are on your character sheet, and you click them basically, and it rolls, and you add it to your health.
Let me see here. On my character sheet?
Yep, right next to where it says level up.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Sweet. And so you use 2 hit dice. Oh no, you use 1 hit dice. There's another one. So that would be 10 health you would get back, which would get you to 25. Nice.
All right. My bad. I had a.
So you got
answer
10
someone.
heal. Boop. So that brings you back to, and then you've got 1 left, which you can use at another short rest at a later time if you want to. You could use it now if you want. It's up to you, but it might be a waste because you've only got 4 off your max.
all right.
Anyone else want to heal? Anyone else need to do that? Are you all good?
I already did it.
I'm good.
So I'm
Cool.
good.
Cool. So you spend some time patching up your wounds, grabbing some rations and stuff, and then the day is yours.
I cast Thaumaturgy in the sack to kind of mimic one of the bear calls, the mama bear call, so I can lure the smaller cub back in again.
Okay. Just give me an Arcana check. Nice. Yeah, okay, cool. So they both immediately turn to the sound. The little one runs towards the bag.
Okay.
As if to find the mother in there.
Good. All right. I make my way out of the cave.
Carrying the little one?
Yeah.
Okay, and the big one continues to follow you. Sorry. Sweet. Hayesgorn, you make your way out the cave. Bigly, what about you? You heading out? Everyone head out?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, make your way out. I'm just going to say the bear cub is following you.
All right. Let us
Just to make things
continue our
easier.
journey.
Okay, so as you guys are heading further down Kator's Pass, Hayesgorn begins to lead you off a little sort of side path, and it leads you. You see as the crevice starts to peel away. It takes you about another 30 odd minutes to get here, and as you're approaching, I would like all of you to give me a perception check, please.
Should have put more points into wisdom.
God, bro, we're
Why
having
do
the
I keep
worst.
rolling one?
We're having the worst.
I've never rolled so many ones.
Having a bad day today. All right, so
We are at 0 perception.
DM changed the fucking thing. We're rolling D3s.
okay, what rolls did we get then? 9,
2.
2, and a 4. Okay.
I don't see shit.
You don't see shit. As
Neither
you
do
guys
I.
approach, you begin to walk up, and Hayesgorn. I mean, so you've got maybe, you know, another couple minutes before you get to the oasis. So do you say anything, or do you just keep kind of going on?
No, to you two. Before we continue, I just want to warn you. What you're going to see may be a bit startling, if not illegal. Whatever is said, whatever this thing tries to whisper to you, don't listen. Let me handle this. I promise you, you will be safe. Don't offer any gold and keep any valuables within your person. Do this and you will be fine.
Bigly's gonna saunter up to him and stare him right in the eyes and just go, Bigly.
Yes, you are Bigly. Good. I'm happy you know. Yes, Rocko, do you understand?
I do.
Good. And then I continue forward.
Okay, so I'll ask that you don't all just run about as we go to this map, but as you do approach, you come around the corner and you see essentially a small, well, medium-sized like oasis here in this little kind of open space inside this ravine. It's kind of a larger space, and like there is a number of trees and there's water and a little patch of greenery surrounding this oasis, and you can quite clearly see a rather broken down and defunct looking kind of altar out in the middle of the water. One very specific thing that you all see, which kind of catches you by surprise, is you all very abruptly notice that right in front of you, about, well, we'll find out. Yeah, it's on Vanishing Ink. So right in front of you, about why is this measurement not working? What? Ruler. I can't seem to measure anything. Is it because of the grid?
Well, 30 feet.
I might have to refresh. So yeah, so about 30 foot in front of you, you see a number of individuals, all standing, seemingly on the, like, heading towards the oasis and the altar. What do you do as an knee-jerk reaction? Do you?
I run over and I scream, "Stop, you fools! What are you doing?" And I point my pistol at them, just like not even considering what I'm actually doing.
Okay.
Bigly's gonna see this and immediately pull out his new boat, no, his hammer, run up and suplex the little one.
Okay. Well, before you get to there, because time isn't frozen. What are you doing? Do you do as reaction, Rocko? So you get your hammer out and start moving towards them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not get the hammer out because I'm suplexing.
Oh, okay. So you start moving aggressively towards them. What are you doing, Rocko?
Bigly.
Are you muted? I can't hear what you're saying if you're talking.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was muted. So I run towards them, and as I'm running towards them, I take out my bow, and then I climb on these rocks a little bit to get a bit of leverage on them.
Okay, give me. I'll allow an acrobatics or athletics, depending on how your character would approach.
He's got the high ground.
Nice, sweet. Yeah, so you get like a good 5-10 foot up, choop, 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 just up on the rocks and aim up a shot towards the group of them. Anyone in particular?
No, I'm aiming at them as
Okay.
I see my friends run at them, because I don't want to shoot yet.
So, as Hayesgorn, as you shout that out and you start moving towards them, Bigly, you see as there's 3 guys. They all seem to be wearing desert attire. It's something that you recognize, Hayesgorn. This is quite common attire in the desert. You see as 2 of them seem to be following up behind the taller guy. And he's carrying a large sack. And as you shout out towards him, and then he turns and sees you all approach, he sees you hop onto the rock, he goes, "Oh, don't worry. We are here just to, we are just taking, we have some goods here, we are taking down the road. We stopped at this oasis because we thought it was quite something, no?" Do you still approach and then suplex the little guy? Or try to, at the very least?
I need to roll something to decide. Let's see. 1 through 4, whatever, suplex. And 5 through 10, no.
Oh,
Okay.
suplex.
No
Well, no.
suplex.
No suplex.
Oh,
Yep.
no suplex. No, okay.
Bigly's still gonna approach and get uncomfortably too close to the small one.
So, I mean, they all turn and like look at you as you're doing this, and you just see as this guy, he kind of like nervously like looks up at you and he's like,
Bigly's gonna grab his hammer
"Hey there."
whilst not breaking eye contact and just rest his hands on it.
Seeing the guy with you up on the rocks with the bow and kind of goes, "There's no need for all that. Don't worry. We are just passing through. If this is your land, I did not realize."
No. Do you know where you are? Do you know what this is?
Bigly.
He gets a bit closer. He goes, "This is an oasis, is it not?"
It you don't understand. It is more than just an oasis. You need to leave now. You don't seem to be able to defend yourselves. Leave.
He turns to the other 2 and they look at him questioning, and he goes, "Okay, no, don't worry. As I said, we are not here to make any trouble. We are just traders passing through. We are heading to the town of Villamore. So we will see you. Are you from nearby? I mean, I don't mean to pry. Don't worry, it is not of my business. Come on, let's go, gentlemen. We will leave as the man says."
Before they leave, I say, "What's in the bag?" This entire time I still have my pistol aimed. But
yeah, I want you to give me an intimidation check. You can all give me. You can all throw in an intimidation.
No, I'll just
check
give him
as well.
advantage.
Okay.
Just to throw him advantage.
I get an advantage?
Yep.
Dope. Okay, well there you go. 11.
Rocko gets a 0.
Oh jeez.
Just not looking at. He's not saying anything. Not doing anything. He's just quiet.
Just the most
I'm
adorable.
on the rock pointing my bow.
Almost can't even tell that he's up there, but he's ready. Okay, so 11. He goes, "That is my goods. I have various valuables. These gentlemen are here helping me transport."
I while keeping my gun trained on him, I look at Bigly and I say,
Bigly.
Bigly immediately suplexed the small one.
Oh.
He was trying to resist the urge and he did not resist.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Bigly.
No.
Bigly smash.
All right.
Okay, so
No. Interesting.
right. Let's have a look here. This is actually the wrong music, but that's fine. It's fine.
This is great suplexing
It's
music.
great suplexing music. So this is how the combat order's gonna go. What that doesn't. Yep. Okay. But you get a surprise round. So suplex the dude. It's gonna be another contested athletics check between the two of you.
17.
This guy's gonna get killed. 15. Roll me a d8.
7 damage.
Jesus Christ. You just snap his neck.
So
I
you
hope not.
you spin him around, drop this guy on his head, and he's like, as you pick him up and just like flop him to the ground, Bane versus Batman style. And you hear a big crack as he starts whimpering on the ground, holding parts of his back and his neck. He's curled up in a little ball. Yep.
Bigly's gonna rest the head of his hammer right on his chest and continue leaning.
I scream out to Bigly and I'm like, Bigly, no!
It's
Oh, my
Rocco's
friend.
turn.
Wow.
Bigly.
Bigly.
Rocco, you're up.
Give me like 30 seconds. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm on the phone. Important.
Bigly suplexes Rocco.
My God, no.
Bigly suplexes the world.
Bigly versus the world. Oh no. There's so many things happening. I just want it to be said, Hayesgorn panicking heavily right now.
Okay. My fault. My
Hilarious.
fault.
Bigly,
Alright.
no idea what's going on.
So
He just wanted the suplex.
Rocko sees what's going on from a distance,
Mm-hmm.
and
You
he
see him
goes
crush this tiny little guy into basically just folds him in half.
Yeah. So he takes aim at the big dude.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I put Hunter's mark on him because I don't really know what's going on. I'm on the rock far away. I just see him smash the little guy, so I assume stuff went wrong.
Yep.
I have to cast
okay.
Hunter's mark before I shoot, right? That's after.
That would be a bonus action, so you do that first. I'm gonna try Cry Havoc. I think this is an action one.
Alright, so cast my Hunter's mark on the tall
Okay,
one.
so let me put a status on. Let me see if I can find a one that works this time. What about this one? What does that look like?
He's sweating. Oh man, he's
He's got Hunter's mark on him. There you go. He's.
he
I
knows
will
something
find one that
about-
looks good eventually. Okay, so then fire at him. Fire off the arrow.
Alright. So I take aim.
Well, do you have to fire with Hunter's mark?
No, he's firing an arrow at him after he's Hunter mark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's see if it hits.
14. Hang on, let me check. Just hits.
Alright, bam. And before I send another one, I say,
Hang on. No. Hang on. I don't think you get to.
Alright.
You don't get to fire twice.
Oh, my bad.
You
I
definitely
thought-
don't get to fire twice. I need to check something. I
I
think
thought
this
Hunter
guy's got the
Spark was,
wrong amount of health. There's no way.
All right, well,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
also
gonna...
hunters marked them, so you do what, 1d6?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
right on
quickly
top of-
refresh. So hopefully this will not break anything too bad, but should be fine. Okay, hopefully I can now go into the sheets. Oh, it's not coming up. I don't understand.
What's going on?
I don't. It doesn't seem to. It's done something weird with the sheets. Hang on. It's supposed to be this. So then, hang on. It's it's being a bit weird. Let me check something real quick on the old Google. I don't think this is right. Yeah, this isn't right. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Quick
so
cheese break.
That was completely wrong. You're having a cheese break? That's fine.
I'm gonna grab some cheese.
That's no problem at all. Yeah, I for some reason this was all set up and now it's gone all stupid. So that's incredibly infuriating. Okay, that's fine. How much damage did you do? 10? That's great. So let's just reduce him by 10. Boom. Oh no, that I didn't. I clicked on Jerry. God damn it, Jerry. Why is Jerry always getting... He's getting in the way again. 10 damage, bang! Okay, sweet. Yeah, so you fire a thing and he's like, oh, you bastard! And he's, they seem to be getting ready to fight back.
And I tell him to drop the bag
Oh no.
and get out of here.
Okay.
Oh no, why are we being bandits? Okay. Alright. I try to diffuse the situation as much as I can.
Okay.
You know, I kind of raise my pistol in the air, and just like reach out like my hands, like kind of like in between everyone, and say, "Stop! Stop! Stop! This is not what I wanted to happen. I just wanted to know what was in the bag to make sure you didn't take anything. I apologize for my friends. They're very jumpy. We've been through a lot." And I do my best to try to negotiate with the taller one. I'm just like,
Okay.
please look past their actions. We are not bandits. I come from Virmore myself.
I need a persuasion check, but it is going to be with disadvantage.
All right.
Because obviously you guys have shot at them. Okay.
7.
Okay.
Neither one. It's great.
So, he doesn't look particularly convinced with an arrow in his shoulder and his friend broken in half on the ground. So, I mean, you can take from that what you want, but he doesn't look particularly convinced to you.
I motion to Rocko to like lower his bow.
Okay. I mean, you can see that, Rocko. It is their turn. I'll say that's the last thing you can do, and I'll say as a reaction, Rocko, because it's not actually doing anything, would you like to lower your bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see he's calming stuff down. I'll lower my bow.
Okay. In that case, I would like you to roll me a group persuasion check.
Okay.
Everybody roll a persuasion check.
19.
Bigly.
Come on, Bigly. What are you doing?
Oh, is it my turn?
I need a persuasion check from you.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got back. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. I thought you were just saying Bigly as a
9.
response. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So it's the little guy on the ground who is crying in pain.
Wait, so why do we roll the group persuasion checks?
Because he saw you put your weapons down. However, they are quite frustrated with Bigly. So the little guy is rolling on the ground in pain. I'm just going to give him a straight up constitution check to see if he... just constitution. There we go. It's just a 0. Okay, so he... and he's basically crying as he climbs to his feet. And you see as he can barely stand, he is crumpled over like an old man, spitting up blood. And he goes, please don't hurt me, man. And kind of cowers from you, Bigly. Mahmood steps forwards. And he steps towards you, Bigly. And he goes, stop this one instant, or I will finish you myself.
Bigly.
How do you respond? Just Bigly?
Yeah. The goblin in control only says Bigly.
What does
Nice.
what is the intonation of Bigly? Is it aggressive? Like, cause I'm not sure what.
Bigly.
I say
It's up
that's
to interpretation.
Yeah,
That's an
he's
intimidation.
puffing up his chest
Okay.
a little bit.
okay.
Just another goblin's forehead just going forward.
Yeah. Okay, so
You
he's
said
gonna say.
intimidation.
He's gonna say, no, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
17.
Okay. You hear him go, and you just start to feel these little slithers, like of cold steel. But you look down, and it's these little sparkling lines of gold, which seem to be wrapping themselves around your arms and your legs and your chest. But you just quickly kind of like flex out of it, and you see as they're starting to form around you, just kind of like splinter off into nothingness. And he goes, "Gah." And then it's this guy's turn. He is going to step up. And he's gonna,
Jerry?
yeah, Jerry. He's called it's Jerry.
It's me, Jerry, the Dragonborn. Nice to meet you.
That's actually kind of how he sounds like. So he's like, Mustafa, come here, I got you. And he kind of like holds him up, and he starts to give him a potion. And he sees he feeds Mustafa a healing potion. So that's going to be 2d4 plus 2.
All right.
9. So Mustafa gets 9 health points back. Sweet. So he's up to max health again. Nice. And then you see as he does that, he pulls out a scimitar and like looks towards you. And he calls to Mustafa goes, get back behind me. And that's his turn over because he can't push Mustafa out the way. So Bigly, it's your turn. What are you doing? You've seen all this happen now. So you saw as the big guy comes in, tries to cast some sort of weird constricting spell on you.
Yeah.
Jerry helped the other guy up, and then he's threatening you.
Real quick, I was on a cheese break.
Oh.
And I saw that they all, like you said, everyone else put their weapons down. I'm assuming there was an interaction in between my cheese break and then just now.
So basically, yes, Hayesgorn essentially said he tried to appease the situation and then told Rocko to put his bow down, and Rocko did lower his weapon. And it looked like everybody was mainly concerned with you at this point in time, even though he'd just been shot by Rocko. He saw Rocko put his bow down, but obviously you were still standing over the little guy with your hammer on his chest. So
All right.
yeah.
I think maybe like an insight check to see what our group's gonna do.
Okay, you can do that.
16.
It looks like they're trying to appease the situation somehow. They're trying to calm it, like de-escalate. So whatever
Bigly is
whatever
gonna
Bigly wants to
stand-
do with that.
What Bigly wants to do is smack the dude that tried casting a spell on him, but that might not be the best thing. I gotta roll. Same thing. Low, smack him with a hammer. High, back away.
You've been rolling low all night. Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
fuck me. All right, bonus
We don't-
action rage.
You don't have to smack him with a hammer. You can decide not to.
But I'll roll
Or
with
you can live
advantage.
by, or you can live by the dice.
I'll
It
roll
sounds
by-
to me
with
like you don't-
advantage on this. 6. Okay, I back away.
Neither of them
I
take a
get
swing
in
at you.
between them.
Neither of
You
them
what?
take a swing at you. Neither of them
Okay.
take a swing at you.
Bigly.
Oh,
Oh, he's not supposed to be. This is the same guy, so that doesn't make any sense. It's Rocko, it's your turn. That was a duplicate of some kind. What are you gonna do,
I think
Rocko?
you
You
did.
move in? I think you
Yeah,
muted
I'm gonna
again.
move in. Yeah, I'm gonna move in and offer them some of my good berries. Try to
You
calm
just-
the situation even more.
So just put your bow away and hold up some good berries. Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna
Give me-
just put them on the ground.
Like a small animal. Okay. In that case, I'll just say, give me a persuasion check. You can, again, one of you can do it with advantage, or both of you can do it. It looks like
Okay.
Rocco's doing it. So Hayesgorn, give me a persuasion check. Great. In that case, we'll end combat for the moment, as it looks like they don't want to particularly fight.
Did they take my good berry?
You see
You
as
good
Mustafa
berries?
looks at them, but then Jerry goes, "No, don't do it. It's poison." And the main guy goes, "Ugh," and he's like holding his shoulder. He's like, "We are just going to leave, okay? We're just going to get out of here, and we're not going to cause any problem. Come on, go, go, go!" And they all kind of like sprint off and try and like run away.
all right.
Do you allow them to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming we're probably going to see them in the video more.
See them all scatter off round the corner
After the
behind the
chase is
rocks,
done.
leaving a trail of blood dripping on the floor behind them. But yeah,
I wish I could be more occupied with them, but as soon as they leave out of sight, I fixate on the temple or the
Okay.
altar. I mean,
so you begin to head
What are you
towards
looking
the
at,
altar.
Hazel?
You see
I don't
a broken down, decrepit old altar. Now, if Rocko and Bigly want to give me a religion check, you can.
All right.
Nice.
I'm very religious.
Yeah, very religious.
apparently.
12.
Okay, so this clearly an old temple. You look, there is a large plaque, statue kind of thing, carved into a half-broken wall, which it looks ancient and not of any god you recognize. You know a whole bunch of gods, and you know what they look like, but this is not. This is either some very unknown god, or it's from some place that you've never been, or it's like, you know, it's maybe traveled here. Who knows? But it's not something that you've heard of, seen anywhere. Hayesgorn. Yeah.
I don't really even acknowledge Bigly or Rocko at this point. I just kind of nod at them, like knowingly, like, hey, be on your shit. And I skip across the platforms in a very kind of ritualistic way. Like, I just kind of bounce on each one until I land.
Give me a perception check.
6.
Second. 6. As you're hopping across, you do see in the water, below the pedestals, below the bricks, whatever you want to call them, there are a couple of gold coins underneath the water, sparkling.
I leave them.
Okay. And then you make your way to the altar, which you find is, you know, as you remember it, but also, you know, it's decrepit, old, half the tiles are broken. But what you can see around you is you do see, strangely enough, a whole bunch of piles of wood, logs, dirt, ash, just kind of strewn all over the place. Yeah, what is it there, Mr. Bigly? What is it you're looking for?
Bigly wants to see how deep and what's in the water. So I rolled a 14.
Okay, so the water, looking at it, it doesn't actually look that deep. Maybe a foot, couple of feet further in. It looks like it's more just, it's like a big pond, basically. And looking in it, you don't really see much living life in there, to be honest.
Do I see any of the gold coins?
Oh, the two in front of you? Yeah, 100% with a 14. Yeah, they're just sitting there next to the little, like, rock pathway, like the stones.
All right. And you said it was about a foot deep?
Yep.
Bigly's just gonna walk into the water.
Okay.
Pick up the two coins and walk over to where Hayesgorn is.
Do I notice that he picks up the coins?
Yeah, I mean, you're not being discreet about it, right?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be discreet about it. One of the little hands is just gonna reach out.
Give me a stealth check.
The leg. Stealth or sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
12.
And then give me, actually, what is your passive perception, Hayesgorn?
My passive perception?
Yeah.
0.
So 10. Cool. No, you don't notice him pick up the coins. So you hear like a sploosh, and then you turn around and you see Sir Bigly is making his way over.
As I'm about to walk over, I'm gonna see if I can pick up Ranger Rocko and just put him up on my shoulders as I walk him through.
Would you allow this, Rocko?
I was going to jump across, so I will allow it.
He's only a little guy. I'll say it's fine. Yeah, you can take him on your shoulder. What are you doing? What are you doing over there, Hayesgorn, in the middle? So you hear the sploosh, and then you see both Bigly and Rocko basically making their way.
Right.
And then they.
While they're doing that, I come over to the corner here, and I get as close to the shore as I can. I reach around my back and open the sack and just kind of pat the small cub. on the head.
Oh yeah, sorry. I completely forgot about the bear cub. It is just following you around. So hang
Yeah.
on, I put it in the important NPCs. 1 second. Let me just. He's not that big.
Whoa,
Rocco
no.
looks at everybody and says, "Don't tell anybody you carried me."
Um,
Bigly.
so I pat the small one, you know. I'm assuming like during this time it kind of was rustled, but kind of like snoozing.
It looks
And
tired. Yeah, big one looks tired as well. It goes to sleep in the bush.
and yeah, I just set them
Just
both
nuzzles up.
next to each other, and
Okay,
You
just
just
great.
like
set them both on fire.
Jesus Christ, just like a little bit of food in between them, um, and try to make sure that they're safe over there,
Okay.
and head back to the altar.
Cool. And so as you make your way to the center of the altar, this is the place. This is where you would
This is
donate
it.
your
How did I-
gold.
what-
And one thing you would know is that so, I mean it's not perfect. Hang on, stop moving. Stop moving. There you go. What you do know is that normally when you place your gold here, this is something that would trigger the connective thoughts in your brain. It is transferred usually into some sort of mundane item.
Yep.
So wood, dirt, this kind of stuff. But it looks like there are piles here that you didn't put here.
Yeah, I could see.
At that point in time, we are...
Skibbity beep up.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody. We are here at a Pixel Adventure in the Oasis at Via More, and we're about to find out what happens here. So...
Should we do a quick review, rundown?
Nah, no need.
Enjoy?
No need.
All right. Well, I just look towards the group and I say, "Give me a bit of space."
Bigly doesn't move.
All right. Your funeral. And I kneel down and I chant something. I say, Ismarora, Virmore, Vanosnil, Hayesgorn Kaas, Mononikaku, Odak. And I present the gold offering that I brought along.
So you pour out the gold down onto the altar. And you see as Hayesgorn kind of dumps out this kind of pile of gold, says some odd incantation words, and then there's a moment of pause and quiet, and then a twinkle, ching, 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 a light kind of like tingling sound, as you see the gold fades from all of the coins, and they turn into, one by one, little pieces of wood. And you just hear, well. It's good to see you, Hayesgorn. And slowly, over the shoulder of Hayesgorn, you see this kind of glowing, twinkling light, all these kind of particles, almost it's like the same coloration and sparkle that was on the coins, just begins to fill the air, and the air begins to fill with like a color, a golden color, and then a shape, and then a humanoid figure, and then just appearing in front of you. You see, let me just see if this works. Yeah, this will work. Hang on, you ready?
Rocko found another mushroom hat by the river.
Nice.
Grinning and leaning on the barrier, you see a suave-looking gentleman in a golden, very like upper class, shiny sort of gown, sort of dull golds with shiny, sparkly golds, all like coming across the rim, and it's almost like the air in the just around him is like brighter. And he chuckles to himself. He's like, thank you for the offering. Very appreciated. How have you been?
Oh, Doc, you know this is transactional. I have no need of these pleasantries.
Well, of course, but as you know, Hayesgorn, I have need of you, and I have a little task for you, Hayesgorn.
It's
Something
not part
to...
of our deal.
Let's just say the deal has developed.
And he stifles like a grunt.
You give me a wisdom saving throw real quick. Nice. You feel a almost like you're gonna throw up, like all like heartburn. You feel like almost like a heaving in your soul, and you know what it is. It's the part of him trying to connect, and you kind of push it down. And he goes, I've been making some progress, and I need your help in a little something.
What is in it for me?
Well, he's gone. What would you like?
Shorten and or lift your curse from my family. At least my sister.
Very funny, very funny. How about this? We'll just call it a favor. I need you to sway things for me. Don't know if you know, but there's a little vote going on in that old town of yours. I need you to make sure that the Barracudas win that vote. All right?
Oh, Doc, you know my people in the Emerald Pass have held this town for generations.
Well, all good things come to an end, Hayesgorn. But don't do it. And you know what'll happen. And he disappears.
Real quick before he disappears.
Yeah.
Bigly's an insight check. What's going on?
Okay.
An 11.
It looks like, well, okay.
Would I
I'm trying to think of this
as like threat from like
what I would say is, oh, it's like your raised hand. Yeah. Sorry. What I would say is that you, with an 11, the sense you definitely get there is a power dynamic here, and whoever that was or whatever that was, they were clearly very powerful, and Hayesgorn, while being mouthy, was reluctantly just having to go along with what he said, essentially. That's the impression that you got from this dynamic.
So Bigly would also sense that this dude's out of his suplex, like
I mean,
not
he
someone
looks,
to fuck with.
yeah, he looks immaterial, really, at most of the time. Sparkly, almost see-through.
Okay.
I mean, you could go for him as he starts to disappear
no.
and he's laughing if you want, but he's like fading out, Marty McFly style. Just
I want to
himself.
time it. I want to time it for Bigly to bring his hammer down right as he's completely disappeared. So it looks like he's about to get hit in the face by a hammer, but then he disappears right as. Just for
Okay.
flavor, I think
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah, no
funny.
problem. Just straight into the banister. Just smashes, cracks a piece off the rock of the banister on the wall as he just fades out.
Cool. So hopefully the last thing he saw was Bigly's hammer. Bigly. Bigly just puts his little goblin hand on his shoulder and then offers him a banana.
I
By I mean offer, he kind of just puts the banana in your like right up to your face.
I like move my face and Lilu like jumps down on my shoulder and grabs it, like snatches it out of your hand, and then runs back to the top of my head.
And you just see it
Ooh.
disappears underneath the little skit thing that it's got. And then just this, like, the banana skin just flings out the bottom of it.
Lilu. Oh, yes. All right. Well, seems as though Odak was in a good mood. I can tell why. We have to make our way back to Viramore. I will collect the little ones. And I go,
As he's collecting the little ones, Bigly's
Yep.
gonna toss the two gold coins he picked up into the center.
Okay.
I try to guide the smaller bear that's snapping into the knapsack, and
Give me-
Lilu's actually gonna. Oh,
I was going to say, give me an animal handling check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, they're 15. Jesus.
Okay. Yep, no, it's sleeping. They're calm. They seem to be calm and resting. They look exhausted. It's the end of the day now. You can see the sun is setting over the horizon. So you'll probably need to make your way back in the dusk and then the dark, most likely.
Yeah. So I just kind of stow him away. Lilu tries to keep it company, like just kind of mammering at it.
Oh yeah, I would
While
say
it's
so
like
that the little one you can hold in like a little, like just like in the other campaign, a little papoose. The bigger one would have to go in like 2 arms. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to like hold it out like it's like a dog.
This little thing that I'm displaying on my character.
Oh, he's got like a little baby carrier thing.
So before I go over there and do that, can I do a history check to see if Sir Bigly can remember what he said, like his little chant after the offering?
Yes, you can. Yeah, give me a history check.
So 15.
Nice. I would say yeah, you can repeat the words that he said.
Okay. He's gonna repeat the words that he said, but all this goblin can say is Bigly, but it's all with the same intent. So just probably won't do anything, but I think that's funny if he's just like Bigly, but Bigly, but Bigly, and then
Just
drops the
just
gold.
Crouched over the coin, over the coins. Sweet, you ting ting ting. Coins clatter onto the little pile of wood, and you scoop up the bears.
Well, I'm gonna give the harness over to him.
Oh, it's not letting me.
Yes.
There we go.
There's the harness. Now you got the little baby harness.
I take the harness and I put the bigger one on my chest.
I've made the little one too small. No, I can't delete him. Hang on a second. There we go. Sweet. So, no, I would say that the smaller one would go in the thing that you're carrying. Like it's like the smaller one is the size of the baby. The larger one is the size of like a large dog.
Yeah, I thought I could put the smaller one in the bag and the big one in the harness.
No, the smaller one could technically go in the harness. The bigger one again is like a large. It's like a large dog. You could have to carry it with 2 hands.
Okay, then I do that.
Oh, didn't mean to. I should not be controlling him. Just doing the moon slide. How do I stop it? It won't let me. Oh, can I do it up here? Yes. There we go. Right. No, and I've regained control. Remove control. Okay. Stop. Move out the way, Rock. As I delete the bear cub. Okay. Carrying the bears with you. Sleeping. Oh, Bigly. Give me a perception check.
All right. 3.
Bigly, you head over and start wandering around. You found a helmet on the ground. It looks old, rusty, but quite fancy in its olden times. Like it's got this kind of feathered thing which is worn out, grayed out, but it looked like it probably was quite modern and fancy. But yeah, that's all you see as you go over there.
Okay. I'm going to pick up the helmet
Cool.
and I'm going to... Fuck it. Always put on the weird helmets.
Where did you find that, the Bigly?
Bigly.
Right. And I just walk off back the way we came.
Does the helmet do anything?
It's tight on your head.
Cool. He looks so silly now.
Rocko, what are you doing?
It got really bright. Oh, no, I went away now. I lost you guys.
Give me a
just went
perception
back
check,
where we came.
Rocko, as you're wandering around looking down there for them. Before you travel away.
Bigly is just staring at a vulture.
Okay, so as you're kind of wandering around going, I think I lost you guys. You actually see a small dot on the ground. Seems to be covered over by the sand slightly. Give me an investigation check.
A small dot.
So it looks like this is, yeah, so it's old, made of metal. It's got some like hard wings on it to make it fly. That you can see above it, there seems to be a kind of like a pillar with a small square hole in it. Right above where the dart is lying on the ground.
Okay. Can I pick up the dart?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. You can take it with you.
Alright, I'll take this thing with me.
You should be able to pick it up.
There we go.
There you go. Cool. And then not knowing where they go, you start to head back the way you came, I guess, and you see them sort of walking down the cavern as the sun is setting. Now, what I will say is, I will do this. Trying to think of the best way to do this. Oh, I know what to do. So if I go to the pass, if you go to Kator's Pass there, Rocko.
Uh-huh.
And then what I'm going to do is change this portal. To this right here. Okay, so as you guys make your way through and back through the Kator's Pass, heading through the desert back towards Via More, the sun sets over the horizon. It starts getting cold, quiet, desolate, and as you reach the town of Via More, everything is quiet.
Via More.
Seems the town is at rest. So if you guys all want to start from, hang on. You come in from
I
this
never
side,
picked my lantern back up, man.
You can just respawn it in your inventory.
I paid good money for it. It's lost forever.
He goes, you're Hayesgorn. You're late there.
Yes, I ran into some trouble, Kettle.
you see he's sitting on a little porch thing, just like kind of reading a book, and he puts it down his head. Says, "Trouble? What kind of trouble?"
Some wild bears that aren't native to our region. Only thing about
Bears?
this. Yes, and I kind of gesture to the bear I'm holding in my arms.
He goes, "Jesus Christ! In the desert?
Yes.
Where? I don't know. Right? Okay. Congratulations?
No,
No.
but I need to hurry. My arms are getting tired. We've been walking all day.
Oh, right. Oh, no, go ahead. Everybody's like sleeping and whatnot. Just yeah, keep it quiet.
Have you seen my sister? Is she still in her shop?
No, I think she's she went home. She went to bed.
Right. I know where my sister's home is, right?
It's just above the shop.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Kettle. I will speak to you soon, yes.
All right. Ever sharp, ever keeping watch. Don't mind. Nobody's getting in here. They shouldn't.
And
All
I
right.
head
Take care, lads. Bigly.
I don't
He
even
sits
explain
back
who
down.
Bigly is.
And as you head over towards the town, I would say that the doors to the shop are closed and locked.
Mm-hmm.
You do that. She lives in a
Bigly
small.
attempts
She
to
lives in a.
walk right through 'em.
She lives in a small room upstairs. It's just like a little stairway around the back, and then you can like go upstairs, and it's a smaller room.
Yeah.
But as you're kind of approaching the center of town, where the houses are, you do hear. And it seems to be coming over from the town square. And as you go over, you do see
Edith.
crying in front of the well. There is a young girl, Eden, and she's crying and holding her eyes like.
What is the matter, young one?
She goes, Hayesgorn. Oh, help, Hayesgorn, please. Patch jumped down the well. I was supposed to be home hours ago, but she won't come out.
Head home, Eden. It is too late for a young girl to be out at this time of night, especially with those prowling around. I will see what I can do for Patch.
She starts sniffling and she's like, I can't leave him here.
Do you want me to tell your parents that you are out past your bedtime?
It's like, no. Will you get him for me, please?
I will do my best. I promise you.
Oh, thank you.
How big of a well is it?
It's a pretty decent sized well. It's a town well, so
Like someone this size of Bigly could go
fit
down,
down
it?
it. Yeah,
Okay. With that information,
you see a
Bigly's
large.
gonna pull out a rope.
I was gonna say there is a large rope, a large thick rope. You can see there's like a pulley system as well, but there's a thick rope there which goes all the way down, which seems to pull up a bucket of some kind.
Okay. Bigly, while they're having the conversation, Bigly's gonna pull on that rope and bring it to the top.
Cool. You pull it up, and you pull up a bucket of water. It's not fully like full because you haven't dipped it in properly, but you can see there is some water. Give me a perception check.
All right. And this is while the
That's while they're
conversation's
talking.
going.
Yeah, while they're
hopefully.
talking. Cool.
Three.
Yeah, there's a sort of, a couple of inches of dark water in the bottom of the bucket.
Cool. Bigly's gonna empty the water, and then he's gonna attempt to grab Hayesgorn and put him in the bucket.
Okay, so you're totally fine. You start to attempt to do that. Hayesgorn, you feel as Bigly starts moving you towards the well. Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
no!
Lifting.
lifting.
I try to like dip my head down.
He lifts you up. it up over starting to go over the edge of the well. And just for clarity here, although Bigly, clearly doesn't put two and two
Rocko
together.
says, put him down.
The bucket is the size of a bucket. The well is quite big, but the bucket is just a bucket. Hayesgorn there's no way Hayesgorn would ever fit inside the bucket. However, you can try to put him in the bucket. Yeah, of course. You can try and put him on the bucket. Yeah, no problem.
What are you doing?
As
So
soon
now,
as
yeah,
he's
you're like
on the bucket,
he's like
letting go
half
of the rope.
Okay. The only thing holding you in place there is gone.
I do my best as a reaction to grab the side of the well.
Yep. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, damn.
Nice. So you just managed to grab onto the rocks, and then you like slam into the side of the well as you're dangling off the side of the well. You just hear as the bucket hits the water below.
You psychopath! We're going to have to talk about your manners.
And I like lift myself up and out. Listen, Eden, before he toss you in, go
That
home.
was okay. I don't want to go in the well. I was
Continues
gonna
to bring the rope back up.
Okay, please save
Go,
Patch.
go. I will go.
Okay, she
And like, I'm like, Bigly, wait. And I sprint
she
over
pokes
to
her head around the
my
corner
sister.
from it.
I sprint over to my sister's home and I like furiously bang on the door.
Okay, sweet.
Bigly's gonna put
hang on a
one
second.
leg into the bucket, and he's going to try to pull himself, like it's a pulley system, so lower himself down into the well.
Crazy.
So she comes out the top. I can't put her on top. She comes out. She's like, "Yes, it's gone. What? I was just going to sleep."
I know it's been a day. It's been such a day. I need your help for just a moment. Do you see?
What is?
Listen.
Why are you carrying a beer?
I know how you like cute things. Please care for these and protect them until I get back.
Just see her eyes widen. Just give me a persuasion check.
While I'm doing that, I also try to flip her like 2 coins.
Okay. She says, "Keep them.
Yes, just
For how long?"
just until I get back. I have to deal with Eden's cat. You remember
She kind of
Eden?
looks and she's, "Yeah, I know Eden. Yes, but where am I supposed to put them?"
Just give them in the shop or I
They'll
don't
kill
know.
themselves. I'll put them behind. I know. It's okay. I'll put them behind the counter. It's okay.
Yes, they're sleeping right now. So let's keep it calm. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Okay. And she kind of gently takes the papoose from you, and you hand her the sleeping bear, and you see as she kind of nuzzles it, and her caring instincts take in, and she starts to mutter to it. She's like, "But don't be long, okay? I can't take care of these things forever, all right?"
Lilu like hops up on my head.
Lilo, you can't go with her.
Oh, Lilu. Nope, you can't come inside, okay? You're going to make a mess as always.
All right, thank you, Helena.
And I run back over to the well.
She disappears off inside.
Do I see Bigly going down at this point?
Bigly, do you climb down the well?
Oh yeah, I went down the well.
Sweet. Then, yeah.
Bigly's down the well.
Bigly's down the well. You just see Rocko hanging. You can go down the well if you want, Bigly. You just see Rocko
watching the whole time.
hanging over the well, just kind of looking down.
Rocko, where did Bigly go?
Down the well.
And you
Send the
let him
tiny
go by
mushroom.
himself?
All right, you go next, my friend. Can you make it down by yourself?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I don't want to go down there.
Then I keep guard up here.
And like as I'm saying that, like I'm taking one step onto the rope and holding on with both hands, kind of like a military rappel
Okay.
to like slide down.
Give me an acrobatics check. Easy enough.
Send the tiny mushroom first, Hayesgorn.
Hayesgorn starts effortlessly gliding down the rope, down the well, leaving just you, Rocko, standing in the dark. Just stay there.
I shout down the well, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine, my friend.
You're fine, my friend. I'm fine, my friend. You see the echoes.
Oh, wrong one. Damn.
Reluctantly, Rocko climbs over the ledge and starts to slide down the rope. Or attempts to slide down the rope.
Okay. You can, if you're sliding down the rope, you can give me an acrobatics check.
Bigly.
Why did my thing do this? Hold on.
I don't know. You can just press T.
As soon as Bigly feels him grab onto the rope, he's gonna pull him down and catch him.
13.
13, easy peasy. Yeah, so you slide down without much issue. It's you get the old slight burns on your hands from sliding, but then you suddenly out of nowhere get a very soft, cushiony fall. As you don't land on the ground in the wet floor, you land in the arms of a large green man.
Oh.
Bigly.
Getting used to you carrying me, Mr. Bigly.
You can come down now, Rocko, by the way.
The inter-character
Just press T on the.
Oh, just wait until he meets your sister.
Oh no.
There you go.
I had to move around.
I just like how Rocko always has this gigantic sword out.
Just in case, it can't be too careful. So as you descend the rope, you find yourself landing in about a foot of water, as there seems to be kind of like a constant current moving through, like this water is being filtered through these rocks here somewhere, and it's kind of passing through this. And they clearly this is where they dunk the bucket into. Coming in here, it's pitch black. So has anyone not got night vision, first of all?
I got my goggles on.
I got
Goggles.
night vision.
Okay, cool.
My night vision goggles.
Cool. It's pitch black, so everything here is a shadowy gray, kind of like you see these weird silhouettes of rocks and stuff. But you can see it's like a cavernous tunnel. It seems to head through and down underground here, with every step sloshing through this water, which you do notice is sparkling beneath your feet.
Perception check. 10.
10. What are you looking for?
What's sparkly?
Okay. You look at the water. Again, in the kind of darkness.
Is it bananas?
And with your dark vision, you get this kind of like, again, this ashy gray shifting look of the water. And you just see these kind of like twinkles, twinkle, 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 twinkle. But it doesn't seem to be emanating from anything but the water itself.
I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Squish! Splash! Big thud into the water.
Can I roll for splash size?
You can, yeah. Roll for splash size.
What am I rolling?
Just give a strength check.
Okay.
Massive. Kasploosh. You absolutely soak the other two.
Oh.
Bigly.
Yes, Bigly. I wonder if this water is draining out into the river. Well, no time to think about that now. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, puss, puss.
Bigly, bigly, bigly.
Give me a perception check.
Fuck! Why?
Okay. Right. In that case, so you, I would say that Bigly, you see jack shit, neither do you, Rocko, because as you come around the corner of this thing, you see something that, Rocko, you recognize, Bigly, you don't. Another one of these really big, like, you know, size of somebody's head, plants glowing, twinkling in the darkness. It's the only source of light, and so because of your dark vision, the only colored object in this room. Everything else is black and white and gray. This is a glowing purple lilac-y color. As you approach, though, Hayesgorn, you do see just out the corner of your eye, up on one of these, you see a number of like broken structures under here. There seems to be underground, like brick and mortar, as if there was like walls or something long gone, long destroyed, intermingled with the rocks and stuff. On top of one of these broken pillars, you do see quivering a small cat. And it is a bright white cat. You can see it has a dark splodge of fur right on its side, like someone just spat at it with ink. And it's just, you can see it's like quivering on the top of the thing.
What's made so scared?
And I tell Rocko, don't pick this one. Remember what happened to the other plant that you picked?
What happened?
It died.
Oh, that's yeah.
I'm not so sure what's special about this one, but I don't think we should pick it. And then I turn my attention away from the other two and towards the cat.
Cool. And the cat, give me an insight check on the cat. It looks scared of something. So as you kind of like looking up, what are you guys doing over here, Rocko and Bigly?
Staring at the flower.
Holding Rocko while he
pretty.
stares at the flower.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I'm just joking. Just joking. Bigly's never seen this plant before.
No, never in your life.
I'm gonna inspect the plant.
Give me an investigation check. You can give me a nature check if you prefer, or an investigation if you want to just kind of inspect it closer.
They're the same roll, so.
Okay.
14.
Cool. So you can see this, you can definitely see that it's out of place. Not only just here underground, but here in the desert. This is clearly like a more prosperous flower that would live in more prosperous areas with better land and everything. It's also just sat on the rock, and you can see that the vines seem to like go into the rock and like down off into the ground somewhere. Like they don't actually originate from this spot, by the looks of things.
Does it look bad?
Bad? In what way do you mean bad? As in evil?
Like, yeah, we'll say evil. Does it seem like it's here and it's causing problems?
I guess just give me an insight check then, real quick.
I crit, so 21.
Okay, so with a crit, okay, so it's hard to put it. I'm trying to think because a crit is a perfect success, right? So it's definitely not. It's not like you can't see. It's not hurting anything. Like the color is nice. It's pleasant. The flower is pleasant. Do you know what I mean? And it's got this nice warm glow about it. It is luminous, which is odd. The whole thing is very odd. It's like it's not usual. It's out of place. Why is it underground? Why is it glowing? What even is it? It doesn't seem to be hurting anything, damaging anything. Like there's no toxic fumes coming from it or anything like this. But it's, you know, it's very peculiar, very odd, and completely out of place. That's the best I can kind of give you.
Oh, okay.
Hayesgorn, you got any ideas for the cat?
Hmm. I see. I see. It doesn't want to move. I try to kind of mimic um Eden's voice, like kind of closer up towards the cat, um, using thaumaturgy.
Okay. Hang on a second.
What is this?
Okay. Well, I mean, so what you can make with thaumaturgy, you can make your voice boom up to 3 times as loud, like you were doing with the click.
Mm-hmm.
Or make a
I
sound. Oh, you can make any sound. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a performance check real quick.
All right.
Okay, so you attempt to imitate the sound of the young girl Eden.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, you hear. And
Hmm.
I am going to, if you bear with me 1 second, I will say I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll. Right, hang on. Can I roll? Is it possible to roll a d3 on this thing?
I don't think so.
No, it's not. Okay, I'll roll a d4. It's you anyway. Okay, so Hayesgorn, as you're looking up at this cat and you hear the hissing sound of the cat in a panic mode, you don't realize as there is also another hissing sound coming from behind you, and you just a large snake appears and bites you, or tries to at the very least, and its friend slithers along behind him.
Why am I always initiating this? Ah! Run! I don't like snakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My initiative rolls have been shit today.
Yep. I'm quickly gonna it is your go, Hayesgorn, but you do get surprised with a quick bite attack from this guy. Is it 15 hit?
15 does hit.
You take 5 piercing damage as this snake comes up and bites you.
That absolutely sucks. But as a reaction, I get to use one of these. Which one is it?
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish,
Rebuke him.
Rebuke him from
Hellish
hell.
Rebuke. Yes. And where is it? Yeah. So I cast that, just like as instinct, as I flinch and turn around, I point at the snake as it's biting me. And I don't remember how to cast Hellish Rebuke. Great. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
It does do exactly that. 21.
21?
Slithering about in the water. They're water snakes.
Then it takes 1d10 of fire damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Bam. 5.
You just see is it like you point at it and it kind of erupts in this hellish flame and it makes it just slither off your leg and back into the water. But it is your turn.
You little shit. As a bonus action,
Wait, no, it's your turn. Well, you can do a full
that was
turn.
A reaction.
Now. Yeah, no,
yeah.
And you get your reaction back as well, just so you know.
Oh, so I get my bonus.
You get all of it because that was basically that was its surprise. So then you reacted to its surprise, and now it's your turn. So you get your reaction back.
Also, it's
your full turn.
It's 2d10 fire damage and then halved.
Oh yeah,
for
okay.
hellish rebuke.
So
Okay,
another D10.
Roll another d10.
8.
So 13
So
half
13
to
half.
6. So that would be
So one more.
one more
Damage.
health points. Boop. Sweet. And now it's your turn.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Let's see. This completely threw me off.
Do I have
um.
music for this? I do. Maybe. That's alright. We don't need it for this.
Yeah. So I basically just say, to hell with this. I am tired of the bears and Bigly doing things and Odak, and I run in the middle of the snakes. Oh. I run in the middle of the snakes, which I'm gonna call this the middle, and cast arms of.
This is the middle, in the middle right there. Hang on. I don't know why
Okay.
it keeps changing me to this. This is annoying. So hang on. So this snake is there, this snake is here, and you are in why is it you are in the middle. There we go.
And then I just like let out this rage, this frustration using arms of Hadar.
Strength saving throw, okay. Let's do it. They both have the same, so I'm just gonna roll it twice from one guy. 1 11 and 3.
That does not count. I mean, that does not cut it.
They both fail. Okay, cool.
They both fail. So they take
2d6 necrotic.
Yep.
And they can't make reactions,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did
so
I
it's
roll
8
that
8
right?
2d6. Yeah, it's 8 damage.
That's 8 total. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, sweet. So 8 damage on this one. Oh god, why is it? Oh, you got in the way. That's why. Oh. Ugh, that's so fucking annoying. There we go. Oh, that one erupts in this dark. It's kind of it's like it rots like in front of your eyes, just and then turns inside out. This one, you see, as it gets hit with it, and then slithers and tries to slither away. So. Unless you're going to do something else on your turn. Are you going to do anything else?
It's just my bonus action of putting a hex on it.
Okay, I mean you can do, yeah. You put a hex on the snake, and then it tries to slither away from you on its turn. So you will get an attack of opportunity on it if you want.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. And I can just attack with anything, or just like
a melee attack.
Okay, melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
I like somersault and like do a roundhouse kick like to the snake's face.
Do it.
You fight clubbing this snake?
I mean, that would just be a dex or strength. Well, strength, I guess. You're not a monk, so yeah, strength. Just a strength check.
Okay.
And then it'll be plus your proficiency, which I think is 2 right now. So that hits.
Yep. Okay.
And you crush its head. I don't even need to. You don't even need to do damage. It's got no health left. So, you just like heel stomp it into the ground as it's trying to escape, and then you just see as it floats gently to the surface, and you hear.
Yeah, and I slick my hair back.
Hip hops down.
Come here, kitty.
And we are no longer in combat.
I reach out my hand and offer it to climb onto my shoulders with Lilu.
It gives you a little nuzzle, and then hip hop hop climbs up onto your shoulders. Let me see if I can. Oh, allow pickup. There you go. Oh, I should have done that with the bear. That would have been smart. And then you can pick the cat up. Boom. There you go. So now you've got a cat on your shoulder, and it clasps on. You feel as the claws just dig in, and it's like, what are you guys doing there? You guys didn't. I mean, he basically just killed a couple of snakes without you guys doing anything. So you guys.
Yeah, I wasn't. Bigly was paying no attention. Bigly was lining up the perfect hammer strike on this glowing flower.
I want to pick the flower so bad, and I've been seeing Bigly wants to smash it. So
Bigly, which translates to "let me smash."
I'm like, I've achieved my goal and start heading out.
Does an 11 hit?
It does.
9 damage to the plant.
Jesus.
Okay, hold on. So you just flatten this plant into the ground, into the rock. It cracks the rock. Hang on, let me just get a crack. You put a big crack dent into the rock. You see as it cracks along the ground. And all of a sudden, silence comes across the cave, and then you hear rocks falling, and then as a number of rocks collapse down, revealing a passageway.
Bigly, what have you done this time?
Bigly.
Do you head inside?
Oh yeah, 100% stealth like though.
Okay, give me all of you give me a stealth check.
Oh, Bigly crit.
Oh, I crit as well.
21, 22. No, yeah, 21 into 22.
Right. So the two of you creep into this space.
Bigly.
Yes.
Quietly come through. It's dark. You're kind of looking around to see if there's anything in there. And then you just hear as Rocko slips on a pile of rocks. Just hear click, 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 whole bunch of rocks collapsing in.
Sprinting around like a madman. He's like a little kid with peanut butter on his hands. Just like, why are my hands sticky?
You see as the cave seems to lead down, further in, deeper underground. And as you turn to look down the cave, you all hear as all of a sudden,
oh no,
big owlbear.
An owlbear screams at you, echoing down the cave, rattling through the room, shattering your ears, and then it charges at you.
Bigly.
I don't think it worked.
Bigly.
The owlbear does not seem to be in combat. Hold on a second. Now he is.
Great. Great. Love that for us.
Does he see us though, since we rolled so high and Rocko rolled so low? Or does he only see Rocko?
He turns. Hang on, let me just check something. Double check something. I'm pretty sure of this. No, I mean, so he turns and looks at all three of you standing in the cave. Yeah. And then he charges. And and he's gonna run straight for, well, let's just put on the grid whoever's closest. Hayesgorn.
Great.
For snakes, Now an owl bear.
Great.
Wait, how long does your little arms of Hatter thing last?
It's this
Oh,
instant
no.
thing. It's a
Oh,
singular
it's an
thing.
instant. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First bears, now snakes, now an owl bear. Great.
So,
PETA's revenge.
yeah. So we got that. Oh, I thought I could. 15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And this one's going to be 17 to hit.
Great.
This is going to hurt.
Oh, it hurts because I'm down.
How much health have you got?
I had 15. Now I have nothing.
You see as everybody, you both see as this owlbear runs up and just tears into Hayesgorn. And then throws him to the ground and like steps back. Bigly, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Frenzy, bonus action, frenzy rage.
Yep. Rage
Let me
it
get
up.
that animation going. Here we go. There we go. And I'm gonna step between me and the owlbear and my buddies.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit it on the head
Smack it on the head.
with a reckless attack, like a maniac.
That's what I like to see. That hits.
There's the first one. Second one, so 18 to hit. That hits.
Yep.
Roll damage, 11 damage.
Nice.
And then I get my second attack with frenzy. 23.
That hits.
So double 23. Roll damage, another 11 damage.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, boom. Boom. And then a massive uppercut. You see as it just goes flying backwards into the air. Just scampers back. Cool. You fucked it up. Nice. That was a good couple of hits.
Bigly's
turn.
gonna turn real quick, look over at Ranger Rocko, and just go Bigly and like point down at Hayesgorn. Has been.
Has been.
Nah.
Has been. Rocko.
All right, so I'm gonna toss Hayesgorn a good berry. Hopefully, it makes it in his mouth.
Oh,
Try
great.
to
You
get
can-
him up.
Kobe.
Right, you can place it in his mouth, but I will allow you to pop it in his mouth from a distance just for sheer fun. Just just flick
I'm
it
an
in his
elf.
mouth.
Accurate.
Yeah. So you get 1 health point back, Hayesgorn, and you're up again.
Oh.
You're still on your ass, but you're awake. So that's your action,
Yeah.
Rocko. But also, just to let you know, you are not currently within combat distance of
Yes.
the
I'm
owl
gonna
bear.
roll out,
Yep.
and then I can put my mark on before I end my turn, right?
You can, yeah. That's a bonus action. Yeah.
Hunters, mark that asshole.
Bam.
Mark him. Okay, random status number 3. Let's see if this one works. What does this look like?
That's
There,
not
Hunter's
bad.
mark. Hunter's marked. Is that your go?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't end it.
Okay, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Hayesgorn, you're up, lying on the ground, feeling bloodied and battered. You just wake up. You got this warm taste of like fresh berry in your mouth. It's really nice. And then you open your eyes to just see a giant hulking figure standing over you with a mallet, just facing down this owlbear.
Right. It cost me a... I try to like scoot on my ass back to like these rocks.
I'll allow it.
And like just try to like prop myself up against the rocks and like steady myself. Okay. Am I good to do that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
Alright,
so you
yeah.
prop yourself up.
Uh,
Oh no, I've done it again.
I
I don't know how long that's been there for.
Bonus action. I mutter something under my breath and hex the owlbear.
Okay.
And then, like, while one hand is on the wall, I say, Lilu, little help here. And Lilu jumps down on top of my hand holding the pistol. And it like steadies my hand, and I try to fire at the owlbear.
Hit it.
All right.
That hit easily. You guys are rolling high when it counts. Like, these attack rolls have been really good. 11 damage. Jeez.
And then the D6 hex 2, so 13 damage.
13 damage. So you just fire off and you just see as the feathers singe and burn across its back as just the crackles of energy, arcane energy, just kind of like just crackle over it and it howls in pain. Cool, is that your turn?
I don't want it to be, but it is.
Okay. In retaliation, screaming in agony and just roaring at you, it is going to come straight in for the kill, Sir Bigly. It does get advantage, correct?
Bigly. Yeah, it gets advantage.
Okay. First, it tries to come and snap at you with its beak. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And then it comes to try and slash you with its claws. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so first the beak pinces
So
down.
11 half.
Yes, exactly. So 5. We'll go for 5. And that's piercing damage. As it tries to pierce into you, and you push it back with the end of your hammer. And then it tries to, as it's backing away, slashes at you for 14. So 7 slashing damage as you feel the sharp razor claws gut you across the chest. And then that's its turn over. Bigly, retaliation time.
Yeah. Double reckless.
Okay. 13
Yeah.
just
13.
hits. 7
All right,
misses.
damage for that one. 12.
Nice.
And then my next one with advantage.
Just a
21.
massive heavy thing. Whack. 21.
And, yeah, 21 to hit and then 11 damage. Bigly just brings the hammer down and then brings it back up.
You just see the stars in its eyes. It is like wobbling. It doesn't know where it is. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna run my full movement down.
Okay, I'm gonna give it disadvantage because of the sheer blow that's
Oh no,
just
you
took.
can give him the advantage. That's fine.
Oh no, it doesn't get advantage, but it definitely doesn't. 14 to hit.
14 just hits.
Okay. So you take 13 halved, again 6 slashing damage. As you run away from the owlbear.
We need a
Just making some space.
It looks like it's about to die. Rocko, what do you do? It barely even noticed that he left. It just kind of after a couple of plodding steps down as Bigly had ran down the passageway, it kind of swung lazily, trying to reach out, but it almost has no strength in it by the looks of things. Oh, are you muted again?
My fault.
It's all right.
I aim at it right between the eyes. To shoot at
11
it.
does
Yeah.
not hit, unfortunately. So as it's moving backwards and forwards, you just try and get a solid lock on it. Clank, 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 clank. You just hear as the arrow clatters off into the distance.
All right. Can I run up and try to hit it with my sword?
No, you can't, because that would be another action, basically.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, then I will stand behind Hayesgorn.
Oh, all right. Hello.
And then it's Hayesgorn's turn.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Bigly. And I kind of like do my best to run towards the entrance where Bigly is. We try to keep like line of sight of the owlbear.
I'll say that's allowed. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's fine.
And then I just I have wait, no, I can't. Can I use my mage hand to pull the trigger of my pistol?
No, because you're just pushing the energy through your.
Right. Okay. So I kind of like try to steady myself against Bigly and like hold my pistol up and just say,
You guys. Yeah.
"Oh, this damn wildlife," and just let out like the skinniest, the most piercing eldritch blast or a golden beam that you can see.
Just brightens up the cave as you fire it off. Go on, see what you got. That definitely hits. Jesus, 19 plus 5. And you see as the golden light just sears straight into the owlbear, into its head. A burst of blood splatters on the back wall of the cave as you see the owlbear slump to the ground, dead.
Bigly.
Good job, Bigly. And you too, Rocko!
But no longer in combat. Sorry.
Do you have any more of those yummy berries?
I do. I got 6 left.
Give me a
Wait,
perception check there, Bigly.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks like some sort of hovelly hole. Some den.
Yeah.
Of
Can I
beast.
spend a little bit more time in here and like really investigate the place?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. What are you guys doing while
9.
I was giving
Bigly
him a good berry.
starts digging around, seemingly. He kind of wanders off into the cave you guys just left.
Can I have 3 good berries, please?
All right.
I would say
So,
they are very filling.
Oh, thank you.
Eating one is enough for a day's food, so.
So I have 4 left.
Great.
Sweet.
Great. I go in and motion for Rocko to follow. Bigly, what are you doing?
Bigly.
You notice the cat, which, oh no, hang on, stop moving. I was gonna move it. Jumps off your shoulder, and I can no longer control it. God damn it.
It seems like no one can.
No one can. It's a magic cat now. Just is it in your inventory? Just delete it. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
You see as the cat jumps off your shoulder and scampers off into the darkness. I don't know why I can't.
No.
And away down back the way you came. What are you doing, Rocko? Heading in? You can all give me a perception check as well. With your investigation, Bigly, you find that the main thing you find is, first of all, there is a whole bunch of bones, like you know, carcasses and stuff, mainly a whole bunch of snake carcasses. You can see there is, it looks like this thing has been mainly living off snakes down in this cave, and it looks like it probably wasn't getting enough food. However, one thing you also find while sort of rummaging around quite deeply for, I'll say, the next 5 or 10 minutes, so I didn't mean to grab your hammer, is an egg. A large owlbear egg.
Omelet time?
I scream out, Grim!
As you shout out, Grim, you hear as a whole bunch of rocks collapse from the roof, sealing the entrance that you just came through, trapping
Bigly's
all three
gonna
of you
start a fire.
in this cave.
Jesus Christ.
And that's, I think, where we're going to end tonight's session. With everybody trapped inside the cave. This cat is not here. The cat has escaped the cave. Don't worry, folks. The cat is fine. But our adventurers may not be, as
I'm
they
gonna
are.
die in here.
They are going to die inside a cave. But I appreciate you all coming and watching today. So thank you very much. Hope you all had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed as well, you three.
Yeah, it was great.
It was very perfect.
Yeah, it was a lot of
timing,
fun.
too.
Thank you.
Perfect timing. And we will be back in 2 weeks' time. So, yep, feel free to follow the channel and head on down to dev.tabletop if you want to watch the videos as they go up. All right. Thanks very much, guys. See ya.